Stop.
Hello, it is Tuesday. Did y'all miss me?
I'm back.
Yes. We're back. Welcome to Calls from Beyond, where you all call in and tell us your creepy, cryptid story. And yeah, I missed you guys. It was a long week without you all, and I'm so glad to be back. Thank you so much for all the well wishes to me and my family. I truly appreciate it. And I'm excited because we have a couple of drops tonight. Some big news going on for the Calls from Beyond family.
Big deals.
And I am so excited.
You know, I'm an 80s baby.
Yeah.
I'm an 80s baby, so I'm going to say I'm back like Cook.
Yeah,
I was waiting to hear where that was coming from.
Okay.
You gotta rest.
I was waiting to hear what that, because you're like, I'm an 80s baby, and I'm like,
yeah.
Okay, Mr. Fresh.
I'm back like Cook.
Wow.
You know?
Shout out to everybody on TikTok, because even though I've been absent from YouTube, TikTok is way like a smaller feat. So I've been over there, and shout out to all of y'all that hopped in my live a couple of days ago and told me how much y'all miss me and wished me and my family well wishes. Shout out to everybody that was in the comments of my
said it first, so.
latest crash out. My latest crash out. I appreciate the sympathy, empathy, and understanding. And yeah, I'm here with myself, Mr. Fresh, Austin, and George behind the booth. And
we present.
Yeah, we present. We know the engineer is in the room. And of course, our favorite studio kitten, Miss Danette.
She was on camera last week.
Oh.
She made a quick appearance.
Wow. You so fake. I've been asking you on camera for, and she's laughing.
She only does it in emergencies, okay?
Wow.
Danette on camera is a breaking case of emergency.
Listen,
when the cat is away, the mouse will play. Is that how it goes?
I don't play. Look, she on camera.
She didn't even know. Wow. She didn't even know.
I don't play about the net, okay? That's my girl. So shout out to the whole team, and thank y'all so much for holding us down while we were
missed
absent.
you. I'm gonna be for real.
I missed you too. Oh, yeah. I was like, oh my God, but family comes before everything.
Absolutely.
And my family here at Calls from Beyond has been so understanding, as well as my YouTube subscriber family. Some of y'all was cutting up. Y'all was cutting a bow monkey, as my granny would say. And then some of y'all were just totally, that's a Mississippi thing. Okay.
Cutting the bow monkey.
Cutting the bow monkey.
Acting a fool.
Or acting a fool, but a lot of y'all understood, and the girls that get it. The ones that don't. But I appreciate y'all love.
But it looks like some of y'all understand the assignment, because I'm looking right now.
Yes.
And in the Black Cauldrons, live.
Oh, we live there too? I didn't even know.
Yeah, but it's only.
I'm slacking.
I'm putting in a grocery delivery.
No, listen, it's only 4 people in there, so they coming over like they supposed to.
There's 53 watching right now.
Good.
Oh, okay.
Good, because at some point in tonight's show, of course, we're live on both pages, but we will be migrating over to Calls from Beyond.
100%.
So if this is your first time viewing the show on my channel, The Black Cauldron, please migrate over to Calls from Beyond. It is in the description and the title of this video, and put hashtag Black Cauldron Refugee, because that's the running joke that y'all have came over and came to the dark side. Okay. So again, please move over if you're not already following Calls from Beyond, because this will end eventually.
Yeah, as soon as we start taking calls, y'all, we gonna kill the Black Cauldrons
some of these
live.
Announcements, I may even consider killing the Black Cauldrons live.
So,
speaking in third person, like a psychopath. I love it.
Yeah, Austin Alvarez feels, if we're gonna go third person.
Austin Alvarez feels.
Hey, so I see a lot of people giving me love in the chat. I just want to say I appreciate all of y'all.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Renal
disease is not an easy thing. We deal with a lot of different things, and I got some other little medical stuff. Sorry, guys.
Why are you acting like you ain't a cuss?
Because I don't know if we live on TikTok. I don't know what the situation is, so I don't know if I'm
we are on TikTok.
I literally crashed out on somebody else's live and used every curse word in the book. I'm not worried.
I saw that.
At this point, fuck it. Like, I tell y'all, duality is everything. Somebody told me to stop cursing in my videos, and I said, fuck no.
I mean, listen, people gotta understand. People gotta understand that, to be transparent with y'all, like, we record every single week for y'all. We probably make $50 a week doing this.
We do it because we love y'all.
We do this because we genuinely rock
We
with
do
y'all.
make enough to cover our Red Bulls.
Red
So
Bulls.
You know what I mean? Like,
Thank
so,
y'all. Without y'all, we
Thank
couldn't
you.
fund this addiction.
Yes.
So y'all support Red Bulls, but me and Austin, our cars both take premium gas, so it's
were
not
just
even
talking
enough
about that
for
earlier.
full tanks.
Period.
We got to
Expensive as
share.
hell.
We got to share. Like, all right, you get a quarter tank this week. I got a quarter
Actually, it's
tank.
George's turn this week.
It's George's turn this
George,
week.
congratulations. You're the employee of the week. You
Yes.
get the quarter
I don't
tank.
have to ride my bike anymore. Yeah, let's go.
Also, shout out to George for that bomb ass thumbnail. Let me tell you,
That thumbnail.
I
thumbnail.
seen it. I was like, oh, so we're just going to act like he didn't just reincarnate the
He didn't just
Anunnaki
fucking
people, and he didn't eat down on it. Like, my alien has fucking cornrows. You can't tell me nothing at this point.
Nothing.
Nothing, Nathan. Okay, so shout out to George for
I
doing all
appreciate
the
it.
back end work. You
Yes,
know,
thank you, George.
being the best engineer ever.
/ co-host.
Yes, you do both. I can barely even do
I
this.
did.
So
I offered advice last week, and I sent a couple.
I
of
felt so
links.
out of my element. We had somebody who really
No,
needed your
I
help.
know. Yeah.
oh my gosh.
And so I was I was asking her, like, are you seeing a therapist? Like,
yes.
I definitely said, I told her to email you.
Okay.
Because I said
She's a
spiritually,
diehard listener.
Spiritually, she needs you. She's a
Yeah.
diehard listener. And then I was telling her, I was like, this is what I would do in the situation. And George touched
not
on
me
it.
rubbing off on y'all because to be honest, I was
told
at
her
the
to cleanse.
hospital. I've still been dealing with the fallout from having to be at the hospital, so I haven't been able to watch last week's episode. But go ahead. I'm so proud of my boys. Y'all
I think I tapped in for like a brief second, but I didn't even
Yeah.
say nothing because I was like in the midst of like
yeah, we
chaos.
had
But
a lot
I think
going on.
was George rapping last week?
That was the
No,
week before
Austin
last.
shredded.
And that was a members only.
Oh no, I seen a guitar last
That
week.
was
I seen something,
but that was
last
members only. So I did the goal again today. If we get 10 super chats before the end of stream, I'll bust out the amp. I'll bring it in here again, and I'll play.
Oh, you're gonna show them that.
Well, I
you
did it for
are...
members only last week because we didn't
Oh,
hit the goal. They
wow.
tried. They really did try. We didn't hit the goal. But if we hit the goal today, I'll pull the amp in and I'll play.
There's no way we're not
There's
hitting
a whole
the goal.
studio in
Listen,
here. We be showing our whole asses.
the family is in the building today.
The family,
We're definitely
everybody's
gonna-
here.
We're gonna hit the goal,
We're
like
already
because
at
they love us
61.
and we love them.
And I got a big announcement. I'm saving
Woo.
it though.
Oh my gosh.
We got some
y'all.
heat cooking up, y'all.
Okay, I'm gonna just tell you, I'm messy as hell, and I can't keep a secret that well. But I'm so excited.
We're not gonna talk about it.
I'm so excited.
I got a big
for
announcement
this
too.
Announcement.
Hey,
Yes.
listen, I might be sick, y'all, but guess what? All my student loans was wiped out because I'm in kidney failure.
Not you flexing on me. I said, "Goddamn, wait a minute! I'm his wife legally by that, spiritually and legally. Wipe my student loans out, please."
But they didn't wipe
because
hers out. They only wiped mine out. So
Yeah.
guess what?
Flu Gates,
All-
yes.
Them 4 times I went to nursing school, kiss my ass. You'll never get paid.
Yeah. So, but we miss you guys, and we're so ready to hear all of your creepy stories. I have an announcement. I set up a voicemail, and
Sheesh.
I know.
1-800-HUSTLER, is that the
Now,
code?
I don't have my assistant in the chat. My assistant by trade is a high school teacher in another country, and she had to
She
do
be doing
lesson
the damn thing.
plans and other things. So I don't have her in the chat to drop the number. Hopefully, I can forward it to Austin or Mari, and they can drop it if y'all love me enough to. Thank you, please, and thank you.
What makes you
But-
think we love you? No, I'm just kidding. Of course we love you.
But I can honestly tell you, you guys have been spilling tea. Now, whenever I say I want you guys to leave me voicemails on this number, it's not just spooky stuff. If you ever turned a bitch into a frog, okay,
Whoa.
or whatever, a possum, I want to hear about it. If you ever had a love spell that backfired on you or on them, I want to hear about it. Tarot and tea is coming. I'm just trying to collect enough product keys to do so. And y'all
No,
are
when
doing
y'all
so good.
when y'all call and leave these voicemails, please do y'all best to try to leave us like the Cliff Note version. Like read us the bold at the bottom of the page. Don't tell us like the intricate details. Like one time I went to band camp and met this guy. Like
Hey, no, I gotta tell you, Black Ivory called in last week. George,
I'm going back to watch last
Black
week. Even
Ivory's
Daenerys
call?
Like, oh
talking
my God.
about orgy parties. I'm not even lying.
No.
Oh my gosh.
It was so good. It was so sexual. And I said, "Do you want to save this for the R-rated version or the X-rated
Yeah.
version?"
Calls
She's
from
like,
Beyond After Dark.
No, and listen.
Dang.
And it's so crazy that I'm going home to rewatch it because when I tell you I'm
She's
just
actually
not
leaving
able
right
to
now.
sit
She's
down.
actually leaving the show. She's gonna go watch it. We'll continue when
Yes,
she comes
no,
back.
for real, because I just made that video
Right.
about Lily Phillips,
Oh
who
my God.
slept with 100 men and the spiritual reparations of that. So, and if you haven't watched it, go watch it. Also,
It was
made
a
that
hot video.
It was I watched that documentary twice. The first time I was disgusted. The second time it PMO. It pissed me off. It really did. So
It
if
also
you haven't
made us
watched
have
my new
good
drops, go
conversations.
watch them. Yeah.
We had
that's
some
Tarot
good
and
conversations back behind it, like just
Mm-hmm.
personal opinions. Like, what do you think? Like, do you think that people think it's acceptable because she's not in America?
Oh, she's fucking
You know what I
around
mean?
and
Like-
finding out. Listen. It's fine.
But you know what? All right, can I be transparent?
Mm-hmm.
The thing that pissed me off the most is at the very end of the documentary, this 304, this 304 had the audacity to say, "Hey, guess what, y'all? I'm finna spin the block. Next time, I'm doing 10 times more people."
But no, you know what, Pete? Did you watch that documentary? The whole thing, like
No.
it's 47 minutes,
Bro,
It's,
she hit 101 and cried. She cried afterwards because she was so overwhelmed. And then 3 minutes later in the documentary, you say, "Guess what?
I'm finna do it again.
I'm
times
finna
10,
I'm
literally.
finna screw 10 times these people
1,000 people
next month."
Oh,
And then Bonnie Blue was like, "Hold my beer," and screwed 1,057 people in 12 hours.
I mean,
Hey,
that
that
is
is-
strong.
Hold up. So Shorty,
She
Shorty?
on X game mode.
No, what?
oh fucking.
Oh, real
puss-
quick. Sorry.
puss
I
look
canceled
like
the
Swiss
goal.
cheese.
I remade the goal because I know a lot of
Okay.
people want to see it, but I know times are tough. Lisa Bear did do a $10 super chat. That does count towards it. Thank you, Lisa Bear.
Lisa.
So I'm doing it for 6 total. 6 super chats. Lisa Bear already did 1, so 5 more. I'll play guitar live on stream. But just wanted to clear that up. Sorry, Mr.
Should've
Fresh. Didn't
kept-
mean to
He's
cut you off.
awesome.
No, you should have kept the
Listen.
goal. Because what if you got 5 people to come with
No.
99 cents?
It's okay.
It's okay. Because
They're gonna super
we
chat
like to
anyways.
Come on here and be big kids anyway. Because
We
I
try to
still
get our
have
Red
that
Bulls for
video
next week.
from what 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, where
Oh, we do got that video.
Well, I posted that video.
no, the one that I took.
Yeah, of me in the back.
No, not just that one. I mean, of me.
The one where I was
Oh.
playing with the
Oh.
what's it called? A trampoline?
Uh,
Trampoline?
no, the little
What's
thing
the
in
name?
church.
Tambourine.
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 Trampoline.
Listen, hey man, listen. I didn't go to a black church. I went to a white church. I'm
You
sorry.
did. You
I went to
did.
white church.
I went to a white
It
church.
sound like y'all be
we
chanting
was
satanic-
singing and clapping. There wasn't no
satanic shit.
fucking instruments. It wasn't nothing in that
Yo,
church.
I gotta say, my favorite genre of music is soul drummers or like worship
It's
drummers.
so good. It's so good.
So good.
Listen.
Like this was first Sunday, last Sunday, and I spent it with Uncle Brandon. Shout out to Uncle Brandon over on TikTok. If you're not following
Oh,
him,
man,
that's
that
the
was
hoodoo
so
conjure man,
dope.
the
Uncle-
two-headed doctor
Hey.
himself.
I can't wait to meet Uncle Brandon. We going?
Yes.
Never mind.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Because I ain't even told them.
I was just gonna say I want to pull up.
Listen,
I wanna
it's
pull
if
up.
you follow Uncle Brandon, he is the most lightest spirit ever, and he is amazing. So I spent first Sunday on TikTok with Uncle Brandon, and he plays nothing but gospel music. He conjures for everybody, and them gospel songs. I was like, yo, the instrumental on
He be-
these, the drums.
I was
are
hey, one of
crazy.
them said my foundation has a leak
Yeah.
and it's time for my soul to move to a new building.
That's my favorite.
I said it's time for your soul to
There's
move to a new building.
in this soul building, and my soul has got to move. Now my hoodoo
Hey.
people know that's
Hey,
yeah. That's,
when I heard
I'm
that,
not even hoodoo. I know that's
hey, he started spinning. I said,
Oh, it was so
I seen him hit
good.
them circles.
yeah. Once he hit them suckers, you know Uncle's finna.
I said, okay.
Yep. So
It's finna
I
go
spent
down.
it, and but I was enjoying the music because nobody really deconstructs the drums, the horns, the what you call them? I'm gonna call them tambourines. But what he said.
I mean, people do. You just got to find the people.
but
people
it's
that
like
do.
I could hear every instrument, and it was just so good. I was.
There
feeling it.
is a. I'll send it to you guys. There is a video Oh, Lisa, thank you so much. Another $10 super chat from Lisa said, "Here's some monies for
Thank
gas."
you.
George, buddy,
Hey.
you get a half a tank
George.
today.
Oh my
No.
gosh.
Wow.
Thank
No.
you, Lisa Bear.
George,
Is
you
it
still
Lisa
gonna
Bear, right?
get on
I
that
can't see.
bicycle, but we gonna get you some Red Bulls to help pedal faster. Got you, bro.
I'll pedal away. I'll
I
just
can't. I cannot.
start flying.
But so there's a fusion. They're like an online band. Like they're all in different locations, but they play over like Zoom. But they
Okay.
did like a fusion, like gospel, like redub of an Ariana Grande song. Made it so much better.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, and I wish they were like, I understand the copyright, but I wish they would have recorded it and re-uploaded it like on Spotify. Oh my God.
Yes, like I'm one of those people where I listen to music, whether it be rap, because like I was born and raised in Sacramento, California, so I'm very eclectic.
South
with
Sac, Iraq.
South Sac, Iraq. I'm very eclectic because I'm still the Valley Girls in me, and some of the remixes, some of the remixes are crazy, but I always listen to every instrument because I feel like there's several moving parts to the song, and each one has its important like just position. So when he said like some of that soul gospel, like they go off like with the instruments, I'm like, for real, they really do, and I can hear it. I hear each instrument piece by piece, and it's such a gift.
And it's like it don't even really be a piano. It'd be like an organ.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or a
Like they
synth.
really, but just to double down on what she said, just because like we give the hip, like, yeah, we listen to hip hop.
Yeah.
We listen to R&B. My wife, she like to twerk. You know what I mean? But like when we be in the car with our kids, we also be listening to stuff like
Lady
Calvin
Gaga,
Harris,
yes.
Zed.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like
Panic at the Disco. That's
we listen
my
to Panic at the
shit.
Disco. What's LaRouche? Like
Yeah.
we listen to a lot of different.
See, mine is all over the place because I'll be like heavy metal, Megan Thee Stallion, Phil Collins,
Not even got me. He
Wes
got his hands on his
Montgomery.
knees.
back to some
It's like I go from rock and roll to
It's all over. But that's kind of how it is because we raise our children to love every genre of music, from
Tennessee
country,
whiskey. What's happening?
everything. Like they are exposed to so much to the point where my kids are considered eclectic, but to other kids it's like it's weird because other
our
African
kids are considered weird because like
they listen to quote unquote white people music, and
but it's not all the
R&B,
time. But my
hip-hop.
kids like even Toot will bust out and be singing something wild, and you be like,
Yeah,
how do you know this song, bro? Like, obviously, TikTok teaches them a lot, but just the songs that they gravitate to, it's not traditional. Like,
Right,
my
'cause
kids, they just
Hoodie-
listening to, oh, I'll fuck your baby mom all day.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean?
We
Like-
try to make it a nice basket of different music. Like, my 5-year-old doesn't have TikTok, but he knows some of the, viral songs and whatever. And we try to make it so that our kids are exposed to all genres. We listen... Like my daughter, she's obsessed with Hamilton, the play.
I can't stand it. I don't know.
She's really
She
more.
loves it. She loves classical. She loves
I'm not
opera.
gonna let her get. It's more her favorite is Ride the Cyclone.
Oh, we took her to go see
She
it
loves Ride the
live.
Cyclone, the musical,
Yeah.
and like we took her to go see it, like, and it's like a musical in the whole nine, like.
Right.
But she does love Hamilton as well, but they're just very well faceted, and I just love my kids because they love everything. Like, my son, he listens to rap music all the time, but he also, you'll catch him singing SZA or Ariana Grande in a corner somewhere, and you be
Yeah.
like, all right, bro, I see you.
And then we got the gospel because I'm still a hoodoo.
Dangerous woman.
That's literally my daughter will go from Hamilton to Panic at the Disco to Lady Gaga, then she'll go to Tyler Creator because that's her absolute.
I was just telling y'all because Tyler, I haven't kept up with Tyler's new stuff, but Goblin was and I was in middle school.
When I tell you, like,
Franny
I tried
actually
to
showed me that.
surprise her with tickets, and them. First of all, Tyler, I'm gonna look dead in this camera. You are not Beyonce. 2 tickets should not cost $800.
No, listen.
I mean, they shouldn't, but people pay it. So
They pay it, yeah.
On me.
But like, it goes from all of these, and then it'll be, never would have made it, which is gospel because that's what they hear around the house, whether I'm conjuring, whether it's First Sunday, whether it's Hoodoo Heritage Month.
If we're talking about kids singing, my kid last night, he has his own playlist. We had to buy him his own little headphones and get Apple Music Family so he could listen to his songs and leave us the hell alone. But last night he's singing. I'm like, what the hell is he singing? I look over at the missus. She's like, BK.
Oh my God, your kids too?
We've never had Burger King. We didn't even have TV.
No. Tootie started singing that. Tootie is 5. He started singing that when he was like 4, fresh 4. And I'm like, what is he singing? Because my son,
you rude.
He got a little bit of a speech impediment, and I'm like, I don't understand. He's the only kid that had like speech therapy.
Right.
And finally, because the other kids understand his language, I don't understand it at all.
Yeah, they speak fluent Tootie.
Yeah, fluent Tootie. And they're like, he's singing a Burger King commercial. And I'm like, what the? And then once I heard it, it's gibberish, but now it's BK because it's gotten better. I thought it was just my kids like fetishizing a BK commercial because they love it.
Subliminally trying to get
real
you to
quick.
go to Burger
Thank you
King.
again to Lisa Bear.
Yes,
another
thank you,
$10
Lisa Bear.
Super
Thank
Chat.
you so much.
Agreed. I have to listen to songs multiple times to focus on each instrument and vocal and how it all comes together beautifully.
Yes,
like,
for sure.
It's like when you listen to a track, like when you really get into a song, it's like every instrument is making love. You know what I mean? And like,
Mr. Fred.
Yeah,
No,
like,
it is. You're totally right.
It's very spiritual.
It's all in harmony. Like everything is so smooth. Like whether it's heavy metal, whether it's electronic music, dance music, like whatever it is, like everything
It's
always
synchronized so good.
And these are the things that like that shit speaks to your soul. These are the things that captivate us, like that make us like. That's why stuff goes viral on TikTok.
Yep.
That's why stuff goes viral online, because it's like this stuff. 1 second of it or 10 seconds of it, it'll catch you. You know what I mean? It'll move your soul. You'll be like, what is that?
So I have a question for you, Mr. Fresh, because there's a song from the 80s from, you guys know Kenny Loggins?
I've heard of him.
Okay, so he wrote like Footloose. He
Danger
wrote the
Zone.
song called Danger Zone. He wrote a song called I'm All Right for Caddyshack. There's a part of that song that is arguably the best 10 seconds of music I've ever heard in my life, but the rest of the song is not like that.
Okay.
So I have to listen to the whole song, get to that part, and then be like, all right, I gotta rewind.
Don't you hate that?
I just want to hear that one part, and it's like a bridge part, and it's like the most like harmonic beauty I've ever heard in my life. And I'm like, bro, this was in the 80s. What was he doing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, I love
me and
bridges.
him, we just had
What was we listening to yesterday?
Oh, we had that wasn't yesterday. It was the day for yesterday. Me and him, we sent the kids to bed. We had a couple cocky tails, and then we turned on Anita Baker.
Don't laugh, right? So we was listening to music, and we just got up. We started dancing in the living room.
Why would I laugh
Yeah.
at you?
The dogs was looking at us like, "What the hell is y'all doing?"
Y'all don't even like each other that much. What is you doing? No, but in all seriousness, like we just were enjoying the beautiful art of R&B.
Yeah.
And it's like that. Like, for instance, the other night we were listening to Panic at the Disco, just sitting down, chilling. That's just what
He
we
went to
do.
high school out here, by the way. Palo Verde.
Brendan Urie.
Brandon Urie went to high school.
Oh yeah.
Palo Verde.
Yes.
And he hangs around there still a little bit, even though he's like in his almost 40s.
Yeah.
That's kind of creepy, but
And music.
What's the best favorite song from Panic at the Disco?
Oh, what is it called? I chime in.
Yeah, it's
with
the
the
song everybody loves.
People ever heard of. I know the whole thing, and it's because whenever I was in high school,
I Write
junior,
Sins, Not Tragedies.
yes, it's not what
That
you
was
think
their
it is.
debut album, and is
I know the
best.
whole. Yes, like I know a bunch of it. Like
Well,
it's
you know who
9 in
signed
the
them, right?
Afternoon. What is it?
You know who signed them, right?
Who?
The bassist from Fall Out Boy. Pete
That
Wentz.
makes sense. That because my brother used to listen to Fall Out Boys.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'm a California kid through and through. Like before it was cool to wear Vans, I was wearing them and they was making fun of me like, why you got them shoes on? And then the Wolfpack got my Vans on, but it looked like sneakers. And now Vans is this like global thing where it was not cool, but I was doing it because I'm a California kid through and through. But music in itself is very, very spiritual. Like I manifest to some of the things that y'all probably would never expect. Like I manifest to Glorilla. I
Glorilla.
I literally script. I be like, because all it is
you can
just
find motivation in
manifestations.
anything, though. You know what
I
I mean?
use
'Cause
music for like, I don't want to say protection, but like almost meditation, like on the way to the
Yes.
Pioneer. I'll listen to like music and be like get in a headspace where it's like,
yes,
okay,
that's
I'm gonna be
manifesting
protected.
peace. You
Yeah.
know,
Because music could definitely alter. It could alter the
frequencies,
trajectory. You know what I mean? Like if you listening to something where they talking about killing people, then you may feel a little spicy.
YNW Melly.
yes,
Like I got murder on my mind. I might have to
I'm
pull up.
listening to all the feminists who are millionaires, who have large followings, who make content on these platforms.
You mean you?
Who do? You know what? Don't
Time for you to
gas.
drop it.
Don't
Time to drop an album.
Hey.
No, me
could.
and Flash wrote a. We used Chat GPT to write an album.
Who gives a fuck?
Get a go hard, inspired. Get a go Flash or whatever. What's
Go
his rap
Flash.
name?
No, Grayson is
Grace
Flash
is
Go Hard.
Oh, Flash Go Hard. And he was like, you know, Mom, I want to. we all want to rap. And so one day I was on Chat GPT doing some work, regular work, and I said, Flash, come here. Because that's his rap name, Flash. He think he fast. He aight. So I'm like, what you want to rap about? And so I put it in Chat GPT and I was like, hey, this is fire. And I couldn't catch the beat. I'm not a rapper. He caught the beat on a random YouTube beat. Coming to a Tower Records near you. I don't know if y'all know what Tower Records is.
Capital?
No, Tower Records.
What's Tower Records?
Coming to a Radio Shack near you. God damn it. I'm
I
going to
love
need
Radio
you
Shack.
to...
Okay,
You're not
Radio
from California,
Shack.
though.
Yeah, I'm not
He
from
had Tower
California.
Records.
But I'll ask my dad. Maybe he knows.
Ask your dad. He will know what a
He's
Tower
SoCal.
Records is.
Now,
Yes,
what is that?
he will know what
was
Tower
that?
Records
What was that
is.
store called? Something Goody or
Sam Goody.
Sam Goody?
What
Yep.
was the? We used to have a big store here in town. Wasn't Radio Shack?
Fries.
No, I remember. Maybe it was Tower Records. Let me see.
Look
'cause
up Tower Records.
I'm looking it up
Coming
right
to
now.
a Tower Records on a vinyl near you. Is...
Listen, I ain't that old, but listen, I used to go get all my music from Best Buy because everything that was brand new, when you get it that week that it come out, be $9.99, boy. I need that. Let me get that No Limit album right now.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, not to be sad or down or anything, but I remember in world or U.S. history in high school, I remember we were talking about 9/11, and so one of the kids asked the teacher, "Where were you?" He was like, "I had just picked up the new Jay-Z album."
Man, listen.
And then I look
we
up
was
on
living our best
TV,
life.
and I was like, "Dude, what the fuck?" That's how
No,
you remember
because
the. I get it.
I can honestly say on 9/11,
Circuit City, Lisa Bear said
Circuit
it.
City,
Circuit
that was
City.
another
Circuit
one.
City. Circuit City was before Best Buy.
So it's funny because I remember 9/11 like the back of my hand. I was in the 4th, 5th grade, and I was getting ready for school. And I was like looking at my mom always had the news on the TV, and she was standing in the middle of the living room with her hand over her mouth. And I'm just like, okay, I'm going to go get on a school bus because I don't know what's going on. I see fire, smoke, but I mean, this is America.
That's above my pay grade.
Yes, come on. So I get on the bus. The bus driver is crying. There are children that understand what is going on, and we didn't really get into it until I got to school. Like, this is what happened. Showing my age, but I remember that.
Hold on. You show your age. Let me show my age. Austin just said that he was in school talking about what he was doing during 9/11.
No, his teacher was, because I don't think you were born. Or you were born,
I was
but you were a
born, but I
baby.
was only a couple
So-
years.
Okay. So let me tell y'all.
4.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all. During 9/11, remember I lived on the East Coast.
Oh, that's
you
a
were
different
close
time.
to one of the
During
plane
9/11,
crashed.
one of the planes crashed like 30
Pennsylvania,
minutes
right?
outside of Pittsburgh.
That's terrifying.
During 9/11, I was in the 9th grade skipping school because my best friend's birthday is September 11th.
Mr.
Damn.
Fresh.
We were
You probably
skipping
felt
school
awful.
and
You're
we
like,
seen it
what
on a plane and I was like, what the fuck? Like we looked up, we was high a little bit.
I was about to say, were you stoned?
Mr. Fresh.
We was high,
I
bro. And I
knew you
looked
was
up like,
stoned.
what the fuck is going on? And you know what I mean? Then it was like, oh, second plane just touched down in Somerset. Like I said, Somerset right outside of
And they
Pittsburgh.
don't even talk about Somerset because nobody was really hurt.
Yeah, Somerset right outside of Pittsburgh. I'm like, bro, like, were they trying to come to Pittsburgh? Were they trying to go to
Sounds like it. It's
Harrisburg?
major.
Because, you know, Harrisburg is like the capital. So I'm like, where was y'all trying to get to?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But it was like,
I'm glad y'all don't remember that shit. That literally traumatized the hell
I
out
was
of
in
me.
high school.
Like,
That
I
shit
was
was
afraid
wild.
to fly. I didn't fly until I was like in the 7th grade, and I held my breath.
but y'all had to deal
All
with
45
that.
minutes.
Listen,
How?
y'all
I was so scared.
but y'all was young though. We had like,
You were a
I was
teenager.
I was an older
Yeah.
teenager.
Yeah.
And I had to deal with 9/11 and then spin the block a couple months later and deal with Y2K.
Oh no,
Well, that
no,
was a
no,
year
no,
and a
that
half
was
earlier.
2000.
Yeah, that was
No,
that was,
hold up.
No. Y2K
September 11th
is
was
2000.
2001, right?
Y2K was 1999 going into 2000.
Yeah, I
No,
remember that shit
I'm
too.
talking about the towers. Was that 01?
Yeah.
Yes.
The towers was 01,
You're
so
confusing
99.
the two.
Yeah, my bad. Okay,
Yeah, like,
whatever. But
It was very ghetto. Like, I thought the end of
Just-
the world was gonna end because the Simpsons
in the
said
span of
so.
2 years, we had to deal with all of that, and
Shout out to
we
my
were
millennials.
literally afraid. Like, oh my God, we're not gonna be able to use ATMs. Like,
Yeah.
and this is 99. Like, I might have been in the 8th grade. Like, I just started getting money for real. You know what I mean? Like, I might have had a couple dirty dollars in my pocket. I'm like, what's gonna happen with all the money? You know what I
shout
mean?
out
When
to
you
Like,
got like $50, meanwhile
Yeah.
the investment broker's $500,000.
Yes.
I didn't even get- I don't even know how to use
the
a Mac
millennials.
machine.
We have been through literally
I was
everything.
about to say, Miss Fresh, you've been paying attention for the last like year. I mean, it's every other week there's something new.
Yes, it is.
But
Nice
But-
thing about moving out is I don't have to listen to the news every day anymore.
yes,
no, we
that's
don't
a
even
huge win.
watch the news, bro.
We don't.
My dad would watch it every day.
I talk-
and he would get pissed. I'm like,
I didn't
homie, you're
even
gonna
know,
die in like 5
you know how
years because
they're
your blood
like
pressure.
free Palestine. It took me 6 months to understand what the hell was going on, and that was because TikTok.
was not showcasing everything.
Yes, I didn't know, and somebody was like, "You're drinking Starbucks," and lo and behold,
And you're
that
like,
was
"Yeah,
a
I
whole
am."
lie. I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I'm drinking Starbucks."
Here's the thing with me though, like I totally understand why boycotting isn't gonna do anything. Like the 28th, everyone's like, we're gonna stop spending. I'm like, okay, and then you're just gonna go back to spending the next day. Companies will absolutely take a hit on one day, knowing you're gonna come back the next day.
Let's mass
Right.
unfollow Astravino. Did that ever happen on the 28th? You know who Astravino
I know who
is?
she is. I didn't know there was a mass unfollowing.
You know, I know you know who Astravino is. Denise,
I know.
Danette's like,
the
hell
one
yeah.
who won't give her kids beds.
Oh my gosh,
so-
that bed bug.
Oh,
I
real quick.
can't.
Kamisha K resubbed as a member for
Thank
2
you
months
so
in a row.
much,
She asked,
Kamisha.
"Hey y'all, what is the best gospel songs for hoodoo and songs good for hoodoo?"
hold on, no. Let me go because no, I'm not gonna play anything to get
I
us
was about to say,
copyrighted.
you gonna pull up your hoodoo
But
playlist?
I can honestly say that Uncle Brandon, he has a playlist here on YouTube that is Chef's Kiss, and he uses it for all of his conjuring, his first Sundays, and all that good stuff. Like I said, if you're not following him over on TikTok, what are we really doing? Because he is like a priest in the hoodoo practice.
No,
So-
Uncle Brandon.
And he's
Listen, I don't
super
even
down to
follow
earth.
Uncle Brandon. She does, but like I just be ear hustling when
We
she
love
be.
him.
Every time you talk about Uncle Brandon, I think you're talking about my client Brandon.
Nope.
Nah, man, like Uncle
You ain't
Brandon
never met
is,
nobody
Yeah,
like
he
Uncle
rip.
Brandon.
Uncle, maybe this isn't him.
Let me
Yeah.
see.
Is this him?
He got dreads.
Yeah, that's
You
Uncle
motherfucker
Brandon.
ripped.
All right.
God
Yeah,
damn.
listen, beat
Hey,
your
he was
ass
just
and pray for you.
Uncle Brandon was just talking the other day about how he be going to the gym.
Yeah, he said he be
Hey.
having his coochie cutters on. Coochie
Hey, he said I be wearing the hoochie daddy shorts when I go to the gym because if your gym shorts come below your kneecaps, then you ain't doing the right thing.
I gotta
I have a
listen.
knee tattoo. I have to let people see. my
Yes,
knees now.
absolutely. I can't find it because I just screenshotted it, but I think I may have deleted it because I deleted a bunch of content from edit. Oh no, I lied. So on here, it's Hoodoo Rhythms. Okay, Hoodoo Rhythms. That's where you get all of your conjure music for the gospel part because it praises not only God, but it respects Jesus because Jesus was a walking man that turned into a deity, a spirit, deity, or what's the word? It's not
Deity.
Yes,
I-
but it's a
deity-
deity. It's like deitization. I gotta look it up. But
Deitization?
he still reserves he needs his flowers too. Like just because I'm not a Christian doesn't mean that I don't believe in that power. So if you are a hoodoo practitioner, look up Hoodoo Rhythms
So
on TikTok.
you know how you always say like I'm borderline like atheist.
Uh-huh.
I would say it's not true anymore. I would say
No,
I'm more
it's not.
agnostic.
Yeah, it's
In
not.
like I can't be a paranormal investigator and think that there's nothing going on afterwards. I just
Absolutely.
don't. In my personal opinion, don't think it's an overarching God. Definitely don't believe in religion. But religion doesn't necessarily mean no God.
Right.
I just think it's a little less black and white than that. I feel like it's a
and
way
that's
more
why I love
gradient.
voodoo. That's why I love voodoo because voodoo is a religion. Hoodoo is a practice.
Yep.
Voodoo is a religion that you have to be initiated under, and it's not just black and white. Voodoo gets a bad rap because of colonization, and whenever we was wrapping master around our pinky toe, hexing him, crossing him, and making sure that his generations would suffer. But it gets a bad rap, and it's not just black and white. We still praise God, or I'm not initiated, but they still praise God. They still praise saints. They still go to Catholic church, some of them, and we have the Loa and the Orishas. So it's a very synchronized religion that isn't just black and white. That's the only religion I can honestly say I do. And things that are ATR, like Isheshe, Lukumi, Santeria, Ifa. Those are also considered like practices, but religions at the same time. So
the one thing, and not to alienate myself, but the one thing that gets me about, because I was a Christian for the longest time. Like we were talking about, you went to a white church. I went to a white church too. But I remember when they would the black church would rent out our church, and my grandma loved it because she could put her hands up and nobody would tell her nothing
and be loud.
Yep. And I was like, yo, this shit's lit.
45 times.
No,
and it's just
black churches.
They interrupt the pastor?
Absolutely.
Man, they be like, talk to him.
Amen.
Okay. Well, when you say interrupt,
let me tell you something about you that you don't know, Pastor.
No. I thought they were like, no, that's not how I remembered it. You know,
they be like, tell him something, Pastor. Preach.
I get what you're saying now.
Talk to him.
Yes, it's very much so like.
Amen.
Yes. Because what they
sometimes the pastor's not even saying anything.
Because they be. Let me tell you about our hoodoo women. You know, a lot of people, they look at hoodoo was very private. Hoodoos are, a lot of them were ushers in the church. They wore all white and white gloves and white hats, and they would take you to your seats. But they were the biggest ones in the back, hooping and hollering, hallelujah, amen.
Hooping and hollering.
Okay, hooping and hollering, and then was mixing herbs, right? Reading Psalms and Leviticus, and doing what they needed to do to keep they family safe. That's what hoodoo is. It is so beautiful, the synchronization between Christianity and West African.
I mean, but when you really think about it, a lot of the stuff from Christian churches, it ties back into like hoodoo traditions, like, you know what I mean, like drinking the blood.
Yeah.
You know, like these are sacrificial traits. You know what I mean? Like drinking the blood, eating the skin or whatever they call it.
They
you know what I mean?
Like cosplay eating a whole carcass, a dead body, a cadaver. Like it comes down to.
But yeah, I'm the bad guy because I listen to metal.
Hello.
It's
And in different practices, we still shed blood, but it's blood of animals because everything is a life cycle. Everything is meant to be renewed and rebirth.
But it's like to tie everything together, right? So, for instance, everything be so hypocritical when it comes to the Christian church.
That's why I hate it.
The same people in the Christian church will be the same people that sing happy birthday and blow out candles.
Celebrate Christmas.
But when they,
because that's
that's
totally
pagan as a
pagan.
motherfucker.
let me just put an emphasis on it though. For birthday parties, when you light a candle and you set your intentions into a candle and then you blow it out,
Make it
it's
wish.
fucking spell
That's
work.
conjuring spell work.
That's spell work, bro.
All right.
You're a group of people in a fucking circle singing a
wish,
song
looking
to a
ass.
rhythm. You're blowing out a candle while you're setting
But
your
gay people are the
intentions
problem.
to the candle.
Yes.
But spell work is an issue.
It's very ghetto and hypocritical. Thank you so much, Mel, for
Shout out, Mel.
subscribing for 6 more months.
What up,
I
Mel?
love you,
What
Mel.
up?
Thank you, sister. But it's very hypocritical. And at the end of the day,
Yeah.
now that I've learned so much more about different pantheons and religions and practices, I'm just like, Christianity is the baby out of it, and I still respect it because us as Black people, us as a society, have poured so much energy into Christianity that it needs to be acknowledged. It is the baby out of the religions, but it still is a religion that is heavily venerated in practice. So I give props to my Christian brothers and sisters. I give props to Jesus. He is absolutely a deity that I don't want to ever FAFO with. So I treat him just like I would Hecate. Okay? I give respect where respect is due. But yeah.
Shout out real
good.
quick to Mel sent you a $5 super chat. I don't know if we want to count that, but then also Christy sent a $5
you.
super chat.
Thank you.
Technically,
Y'all-
we only need 2 more super chats.
Yep.
to
And
reach the
then
goal.
he's gonna go live and play on his
I'll pull the
guitar.
amp in here.
Yeah.
But for me, the thing with Christianity, and like I see this firsthand with my family, and definitely in politics today, is just going piggybacking off of what you said, the like hypocriticalness. Like they're going to be arguably some of the worst people I've ever met have been Christians.
Yes.
But then they're
Oh,
like, but
yes.
Jesus loves me. It's like, no, that's
No.
not how that how that
No.
works. You
the
should.
worst.
But then also like, I believe in Jesus for sure was a person. There's no way
Yeah.
on that. But I don't think he's a God in the sense of like he holds absolute power over everything you do.
Because only the Most High, the Most Exalted, holds that power.
And that's you, in my opinion.
You know what? Quit it. Quit it.
I just don't think, because in my opinion, like, if there was somebody who loves you that much, then how come there are people being born? How come there are such things that'll harm you?
They can't answer that.
They can't.
They can't. They can't because they are not
Why
living.
is a child born with
They're not
cancer,
living by the laws that
but they
Jesus
love you?
Christ himself set forth for his children. And that's the problem. Once they stop acting like Jesus just died for their sins and not acknowledge that Jesus's crucifixion was, is that the right word? Him being crucified was also a political statement.
It's a 100% political statement.
Once they figure out that the Christian religion is only the Roman Empire reincarnated and rebirth, until they start acknowledging what his death really meant and how to live in that, we will never coexist with Christianity, because the Bible has been rewritten so many times. We had the Holy Bible, the King James version, and King James didn't even make it past like 3rd or 4th grade. And then we had the Slave Bible, and then we had so many different types where the message that Jesus truly set out to spread has been lost. His followers are a bunch of hypocrites who are sleeping with the congregation but judging me for mixing herbs and having crystals around my neck.
Tell
I
him,
don't got
tell
time
him.
for it.
Personally,
Tell them we're going to be passing.
Hallelujah.
We're going to be passing around.
Hallelujah.
Offering plates coming to you right now.
Yeah.
Please put something in there if you can.
Man, the congregation plate
Personally,
has been passed.
let me say this though. Personally, I just feel like it's very hypocritical because it's hard for, like, now that I'm older as an adult. Like I said, I grew up in the church. Like I worship, but I ask questions as well because my mother's side of the family was Christians, but my father's side of the family was Muslims.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so I always ask questions like, well, why do they go to a different church? Like,
Isn't it just one God?
yeah,
Isn't
why
it?
isn't it one God? Like, how do I know that we're praying to the right God? Like, how do I know they're not praying to the right God? You know what I mean? And when nobody can answer these questions, then I started asking more questions.
What if God is like gas? It's really all just the same thing. It's just what company
It
it's
is.
from.
It
It
is. Though.
is. When I
It
was
is,
little,
though.
you know
you
what
got
I
a
used
Sunoco,
to-
you got an AM, PM,
Yes,
I'm a
you got
yes,
an
hello,
Arco,
a Shell.
you got a Shell, a Sam's
Yes,
Club,
yes.
you got a Circle.
George is an
Costco.
Arco. He's
You
an
got
Arco kind
you
of
got
guy.
a Circle K.
No,
and
but
then some
Circle K's
people got
reward
bus
I
guys.
promise
passes.
y'all, when I was little, when I was like probably between the ages of 5 and 10, when I used to think of the Most High, and I should have known I was going to be a baby spiritualist at some point, but I used to think of God like, okay, his finger is brown because there's a Hindu God. One finger is Asian, like, or, you know, like it's Korean, whatever, you know? I don't know the better word. Y'all know my heart. I'm trying to.
Oriental.
Yeah.
But they look, or, I was trying to avoid it.
Asian.
No,
But
show
we're
yourself,
saying-
George.
Oriental.
One
is-
finger is
that-
Asian.
Bro, you
No,
go to
let me-
Magic Mountain,
I'm
there's
gonna go
Oriental
ahead-
Express.
It doesn't make it right.
No,
It's
okay.
Asian.
I promise
It's there.
you. Because technically, like, Indian is like Asian. So,
Yeah.
but
Maybe.
when
I
I
don't
say
know.
I used to think that God looked like all of the colors and he practiced everything, and I was like 10 years old, because I was like, I don't understand. There's Muslims,
And then they were
there
like, my
are
baby's
Hindus,
practicing witchcraft.
There's Christians, there's Catholics. I said, this man, because at the time I used to think God was a man, but that's for another
I
conversation.
guess we dropped 10 viewers. I guess we ruffled some
Listen,
feathers.
oh well, listen.
is what it
The
is.
message will get delivered to who it's supposed
Yeah,
to.
because I want to finish what I was going to say, but I'm gonna
Yes,
let
no,
y'all
finish.
I'm
Sorry.
gonna let you. I promise you, but
She pulled a Kanye and Taylor Swift on you.
I'm gonna
You
let
had
you
the
talk.
best-
But hold on.
I can honestly say, I used to think that he looked like everybody because it's all the same being. It's all the same being, right? So now I still think of it. Now it's just this like being who I think has more feminine attributes than masculine, because women create life. That is just this all-knowing being. Like, so whenever people say you need to go seek out God in my comments, I have. Just because I don't seek out Jesus Christ, who is not God, that's not God. That is a deity. just because I don't seek that out necessarily, I respect it. Doesn't mean that I'm doing anything wrong. God is just in all. It's a light. It's a light, y'all. So it's all one and the same. We celebrate him, her, them.
I see him as not. There's no gender. It's just a being.
I think it just it has a good.
It's almost like a cloud in my opinion.
Yes.
It's just kind of there.
That's how they explain it in near-death experiences. It's just a beam of light, and all you feel is overwhelming feelings of love and joy and happiness. So
and then the Baja Blast comes down, and you're like,
it's like a Mexican pizza, vegetarian style, extra cheese, extra tomatoes with lots of fire sauce.
Praise the Lord.
That's gross because
George hit him with it.
I don't want to hear it.
Only
I don't
you
wanna
do
hear
not
it.
want.
I don't want to hear
Only
it.
you do not want the prison soy meat.
No, I don't. No, nope.
I think that's what makes it good, though. Right?
Everybody else goes there for the prison
I
soy
want to
meat.
eat raccoon ankles when I go to
Yes,
Taco Bell.
Yeah, like
Miss Fresh, stab me up, please.
Give me the can.
I don't want shredded chicken. I don't
Listen,
want
give me the
beef. I
canned
want-
steak that y'all had in the bag for the last 3 weeks.
I don't go there for quality food. I go there for the cow
Sometimes
knuckles.
I need to cleanse my
You're
bowel
not
system.
eating cow knuckles if you getting a fucking vegetarian pizza.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm coming there for the beans. Okay.
The lettuce is actually still just raccoon ankles.
Yeah. That is artificial vegetables, and I love it. Like I get to treat myself once in a while, and I'll eat a little.
I go there for the lab-grown shredded lettuce.
Somebody's told me stop eating that. You only eat the rainbow. I said I'd be lying. I'd be goddamn lying. I would be lying if I said I was gonna go.
You do
vegan
eat the
out of
rainbow. You
nowhere
have
because-
red sauce and green sauce
Hello,
on your
the packets
tacos.
they go from
Christmas.
light orange all the way up to black. That is the rainbow. The lettuce is the green. The red is tomatoes.
And my
orange.
bowels are the brown.
Hello. Actually, don't run through me like that.
It doesn't run through me like that either. People are just
assume.
weak.
Yeah, people assume.
If
but
you're watching this, the number is right down here. Go ahead and start filing in. We're gonna get the calls. I have a big announcement, but I'm waiting until
Oh
we cross over the rainbow,
so
not the rainbow
excited.
bridge.
So let me finish. Let me
Yes,
finish.
Mr. Fresh,
Let me
please.
finish my
Oh
five.
shit, it's going up on Calls from Beyond. Shout out, y'all. Before we take, I don't know if we have any
You
callers
know
in the
what?
queue.
I'm not
Go
gonna finish
ahead.
my.
I'm
No,
sorry.
I'm not gonna finish it no more because
I'm
you don't
trying to
want me to
move
say
them
what I
over.
was gonna say.
What
He was
you
actually
gonna
about to
say?
give us the Krabby Patty formula.
I'm gonna forget.
I know. We're too petty. We're too young for him, and we're gonna get on his nerves because I don't.
First
know
and
if he understands
foremost,
that.
I'm not a SpongeBob kid, so
I told somebody, "Hey, you got the suds today," and
They looked at you like, what?
no, I understood what she would say when she said you got the suds.
I had to
today.
explain it though.
But understand, like I said, I'm an '80s baby. We listened to hip hop and sold,
Yeah.
cooked products. But what I was going to say, just to spin a block about the church thing, in my personal opinion, is as an adult now, it's hard for me to delve back into that religion base, knowing how much of it was used to control slaves, like to enslave black people. You know what I mean? Like, because Christianity was really a tool to enslave us. You know what I mean? To keep us in control. And that is hard for me now as an adult. As a black man, as an adult, it's hard for me to know that and be able to say, yeah, well, this is what I subscribe to. But I'm still conflicted because this is how I was raised. Like my pastor, my granddad is a pastor.
Right.
And
You know what I
You
mean?
gotta do
However,
what's best for y'all.
I know how I feel in my soul, and I know that this was used as a tool. Like if Taco Bell was used as a tool to keep you on the toilet, you gonna stay away from Taco Bell, kinda.
No.
maybe.
you know what the easiest, and I literally,
I don't know
I've
that
never
analogy.
I've never had the guilt of deconstructing Christianity because I can remember working at Borders in college. Y'all remember Borders?
Oh,
Yeah.
Borders.
Old school. I was a manager there.
Oh, the
Barnes
Action
and
Bible.
Noble.
Yes. It was the original Barnes and Nobles, and I had an Action Bible. Like I bought it and I was reading it. And none
Action
of it,
Bible.
It was an Action Bible,
I had
and
a-
it's
I had a
so
Kung Fu
good
Grip
for the
Jesus.
story, for the stories, for the Bibles of the stories. And I was reading them, right? And my supervisor was like, "Oh, you're a Christian." I said, "Sorta. I'm really just spiritual." Now, mind you, this is 2010, 11. So I'm really
Not
just
as
spiritual.
popular then.
Right. Hush, hush type. Don't tell people your business. She was like, "I'm an atheist." And I was like, Really? So you don't believe in God at all? She was like, I don't believe in that.
She wanted.
book.
That's like a vegan. She wanted to. They can't go like.
Yeah, because why you
They
all
can't
up
go
in my
5 minutes.
goddamn.
I'm vegan. Okay, who asked?
Yeah,
I'm
like,
atheist. Okay.
I didn't ask, but one thing she told me, she said, I don't believe in that book because the man that wrote it had a 3rd, 4th grade education.
But that's
and
what
then
you talking about, King
created
James.
this, and then they created the slave Bible from it, which was absolutely disgusting. And that's where the doors opened for me to study my ancestors and I had never heard of the
tap
slave
in.
Bible ever. I was 19 years old. I never had heard of it, and I looked into it and I said, "Oh Lord."
Oh look.
Oh Lord, not me, not even. I promise you, I felt like LeBron jumping into a pool of spirituality that I had never heard of.
LeBron jumping into a pool.
That's the commercial, but
That is true.
that's whenever I
Respect
said,
that.
okay, something's not right, and I feel like a lot of people who are PKs, right, preachers' kids, people that grew up in the church, people that parents put them in the church intentionally, have a problem with deconstructing Christianity, and some of them feel bad. They come to me with readings saying, this is not my calling anymore, but I'm just doing it because I know I'll be scrutinized. Fuck that. No. Do what you are called to do whenever you're ready to do it, but you got to let go of that ideal that I'm going to go to hell if I do anything else other than be a Christian, That's where it's that fear mongering that the Christian church puts in you to think that you cannot
very
practice
Puritan.
anything else. Yes.
The fear of God. I have a favorite quote. I think it's Jomo Kenyatta, the former president of Kenya. He said, when the missionaries first came to Africa, they had the Bible and we had the land. They said, let us pray. When we closed our eyes, when we opened them, we had the Bible and they had the land.
Yes. Hello.
Going to what Mr. Fresh was saying.
Hello. That's why I don't listen. I use the Bible as a tool. Who
And even
do
before
that?
slavery, like that's what it was like in medieval times.
Yes.
That's why you had a pastor because they
Yes.
were interpreting it how they wanted you to
Yep.
feel or how they wanted you to take it.
Yeah, because there's a truth to every story, right?
Yeah.
It's a truth to every book.
Yes.
Every book you open,
There's some
it's a
sort of
truth. It's a truth to it.
Yeah.
Now the extent of that truth is up to you. You know what I mean? But like, it's up to you how much you choose to take from that, and not take from that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's obviously going to be things. It's like the telephone game, right?
Yeah.
I tell you, hey, I got 3 kids. You tell Bree, hey, he has 3 kids. And by the
Bree
time,
tells George,
Yeah.
yo, he got 3 baby mamas.
and then by the
Right,
time it
yeah.
come back to me again, I had 16 kids. And
Yes.
it's like,
and 8 baby mamas and
Right.
Yes. Yes.
and I
$8,000
don't
a
take
month.
care of none of
Yes.
them, and it's crazy. So it's like it's the same thing with these stories. Like these are all stories narrated by
Right.
individuals, and it's on their point of view of what happened back then, and then it was pushed off to the next person, and then pushed off to the next person, and then they added in their little flavor, like, nah, it sounds better if you say it like this. Oh no, let me rewrite this bar real quick, because if I say it this way, it's gonna hit different. You know what I mean?
You know, you got 15 writer credits.
Yeah.
Yes,
so
hello.
before you
And
know it,
that's
it's
what it comes
it's a
down
Grammy
to.
album, but ain't nothing true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot, and we'll discuss it more on Tarot and Tea. Tarot and Tea is not just me pulling tarot cards or me telling you guys the stories. It's about all of this. Like, Tarot and Tea is just a platform where we talk purely about spiritual practices, about the tea that y'all have noticed in practices. And we'll talk about that further, because it's so important that everybody makes an informed decision on what pantheon they want to follow. If you want to be a Christian, that's fine, but make sure that you are reading the Sefer and not the Bible. It's clock it. I'm sorry, y'all don't get mad at me. Read the Sefer, not necessarily the Bible.
Read all the books.
Yes, read all
Not
of
just
them.
the books that everybody wants you to read.
Yeah,
read
because
the books that was taken out. Read
things-
Enoch.
Yes.
Read all of that stuff.
Two things can be the truth at the same time, and I think a lot of us don't realize that there are a lot of things that are true in the Bible, but there's a lot of things that were fabricated or meant to control us as a society. Like I said, Christianity is the Roman Empire reincarnated.
Because I could tell you, hey, listen, we go through and we read the Sefer, and the Bible compared to the Sefer is like going to Disneyland.
Yeah.
It's like
Bible's going to
one of them
Disneyland.
is
Sefer
like
is
One of them is
Right.
like staying at Motel 6, and the other one is staying at the
Four
W.
Seasons, Wilshire. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like
So which one's Knott's Berry Farm?
I ain't going.
The King James version.
No, that's not Knoxbury Farm. That's Chuck E. Cheese.
That is Chuck E. Cheese.
That's the little like pop up like the crane,
bullshit.
the Ferris wheels on bricks.
This
Yeah.
bullshit. Give me
Yeah,
the
that's-
stuff where they really
that's the
talk about
parking
that
lot
real
fear.
shit. I need a book of that real shit, like Enoch, whenever he talked about the giants and the mermaids and how they were women that slept with the watcher angels. I need that hot shit, the shit that's really what everything is made up of, and
No.
why I know how to mix herbs.
And the secret would be like, if your neighbor steal your cow, kill that neighbor. Like situation, you be like, what?
no, or like
Word,
they tell you-
alright.
no, it tells you the truth. Like in the book of Enoch, they're like, oh, well, the reason why you know how to mix herbs right now is because the watcher angels came up from heaven. They were sent down by God and was pillow talking with human women. And
Pillow
you know what pillow talking is. That's a black term, but I know you know what pillow talking is. When you and your lady be laying in the bed and then be like, yes, it's like you
Hey, that
started
little
off,
girl laugh was
listen, no, you think you about to get some cutty. You know what cutty is? Nope, you ain't getting no cutty. Your woman about to say, I heard Bernadette
no kid.
husband, blah, blah, blah. You gossiping with your spouse. It's pillow talk. And this is what these watcher angels were doing with these human women. Pillow talking and teaching them necromancy, magic, how to mix herbs, spiritual practices. And God was like, I didn't send y'all down there to do all of that. You're doing too much, okay?
I didn't send down these giants to have sex with these mortals. Like,
Yes, and so
y'all
they
doing?
were-
God damn it! I made these things to go get until they all
Yeah.
fucking know.
Right, no, that's
Yeah,
exactly what it
what
was.
are y'all
They
doing?
was all
Like
hunching.
y'all here creating
Giants.
slow babies.
Yeah, giant babies that we finding just till now.
But really,
Period.
the babies is giants, and now they
And
get
so
rid of
run
them.
slow.
Like you
They
know what
run
I mean?
slow, okay? They
So-
not. He's dying. They run slow now because they're giants. They think they're fast.
Mr. Fresh, you caught me off guard with that
Hey,
one.
on me, because
Oh
I
my
was about to
God.
say another term that wasn't approved for YouTube, so I had to make sure that I tried
No.
to
They
dummy it
literally-
down. So I said slow.
They're creating my version of today of Tootie because Tootie thinks he's so fast, but he's chunky. He's shonky, as he says.
Shonky.
And they were creating giants,
Yep.
and then they were God condemned these women to the bottom of the ocean. That's how Atlantis and these mermaids and sirens were created. I need that hot shit. If you gonna tell me something, don't cherry pick what you gonna tell me. Don't kick the book of Enoch out the goddamn
Right.
Bible. So
And that's
it's
just
like,
that's just one of the books. But the
It's
fact
so many
the
missing
fact that they
books.
can make a movie, Denzel Washington signed off to be in a movie.
yeah, the book of
The
Eli.
book, no, what was it, the Book of Eli?
Yeah.
Yep.
That book that was just so.
So
everybody
you know
wanted
that
was
there's
the
books
Bible.
in the Bible that's not in the Bible.
But they don't acknowledge that.
They don't
Hell
acknowledge
no.
that.
Why would they?
But
that
they-
would
they-
tell too much of the truth.
They also don't acknowledge that there was a whale that we had to read from, so that we could forget everything for 200 years before we came to America.
That's that
But we ain't gonna talk about
bullshit.
that
No,
neither.
but what we will talk about is Kamisha
These
K with
calls.
2 $1.99 super chats.
Thank you
and then
so
Lisa
much,
Bear
Kamisha.
again with another $10 super chat. Thank you. We need one more super chat for
All
the goal.
right.
Hey,
Oh, he ready.
hey.
And we
When
did
he
get
start
a-
turning on this damn
Uh-oh.
music,
We
I know
did get
George
a
gonna cut
$10
up.
Cash App George for a skip the line.
Thank you. Okay, so we have calls.
We do
Oh,
have
a
calls.
call.
We do have news too, so I don't know if we want to make the jump now. This is we kind of
It's
downplaying how
huge.
big the news is.
I know, and I'm such a ruiner because I'm messy. And,
Oh,
Don't be
my
saying nothing.
Now, I'm not gonna say it. Oh my
right, y'all, so
God.
listen.
You were she was
I told you
For
I
the
can't
next
keep
3
a
months,
secret.
Noah will not be part of our show. We apologize in advance.
Okay,
Please
so it's
still
not my
tune
tea.
into
It's
the
not
Black
my,
Cauldron on
It's not my
YouTube.
tea. It's not my tea to spill. But I already did my divination. And baby, if y'all want this tea and you're on the Black Cauldron channel, please make your way over to Calls from Beyond. I keep telling you this every week. I'm gonna always go live until I just don't. But I need y'all to
that
go
the
over
central
and
music,
once
sir?
you go over, please put hashtag.
LA Rams just
Black-
sent you a $2 super chat.
Thank you so much, LA Rams.
Shout out.
Not gonna say nothing.
I know
Shout
that's
out.
that username. You're here every
Yep.
week.
They be beefing with me. It's okay though.
Hey.
We
It's
appreciate
okay.
you, LA
I
Did
Rams.
you
love
see what
you
Ray
down.
said?
Where
Ray
you know
said
what? I'm not doing
tax
it with Ray.
returns on deck. Ray, we not talking about tax returns this week.
God damn it, I'll tell you about that too when we go over, okay? We ain't talking about tax returns. At this point,
Mine's already gone.
fuck the IRS.
Yours already
okay? I'm just saying.
You actually got tax. You lucky.
I'm finna hire you.
I want
I was
taxes.
broke this last year.
I'm about to send you. You know what? Take
I was
this
broke
$10.99.
this last year too.
I'm tired
Even
of
if
this, Grandpa.
you give it to me, I'm still gonna.
I want some taxes.
Listen, move this. Listen, we gonna talk
We
about.
hit the goal, ladies and
Uh-oh.
gentlemen.
Come on.
Jocelyn,
Come on,
$5
thank you,
super chat. I'm
Jocelyn.
broke, LO, but y'all are too entertaining.
No,
Thank you
shout-
for that.
You know
Shout
what?
out to Jocelyn.
Thank you so much, Jocelyn, and everybody else that donated and sent super chats for dealing with our ADHD. We be jumping all over the place, and if you got
Hey.
ADHD or if you understood us, you probably are undiagnosed ADHD, and I love that for
And
you.
go see a medical professional,
Yes,
please.
I love you for that.
We get together. And we just like to
Yeah.
have a good time, man.
And we finna take these calls and make these 2 announcements. One about the IRS and how they really got me jacked up. And another one that's super special to the Calls from Beyond family. So if you are in the Black Cauldrons channel, chat, move over, put hashtag Black Cauldron Refugee in Calls from Beyond.
They're already coming in. We
Come
already
on.
see y'all.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
And at the end of the
Hey.
stream tonight, I'm
Uh-oh.
gonna be playing guitar.
Here we go.
Not
Yes.
only for members
Uh-oh.
like last week. We hit the goal.
Come on. Come
Hey,
on.
what you
Come on.
cooking? Why you whipping your wrist like that?
What you cooking?
What you
Mashed
cooking?
taters?
Follow us.
Hey,
Whipping these
Hey,
followers.
hey.
whipping the flour.
Whipping.
Oh,
Move
whipping the
over
fla-
to CFB.
Hey, hey.
If you really support me.
Hey,
Come
hey.
on, baby.
Why is the
Hey.
neck giggling
We back.
like
We
that?
back. We back. We back.
The net is over there. She
The net
like,
said-
she said, "Hey, wait a minute. Hey,
Hold up.
let her
Hey.
good. Let her good."
Hey, this shit hitting, bro.
Okay, so
Are we
are
back
we
only
not
on-
live on the Black
Hold on.
Cauldron?
Hold on. I think we still are.
Uh-oh.
I think we.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I think we just ended.
I think we did. Hold on.
We did.
Oh, we did.
man.
Okay. All right.
Oh my goodness, that was fun.
I think you should go with yours first.
Okay.
I got a dog named Doris.
Whoa!
Stop when you piss my mama off.
You
He
pissed
does
my
that.
mama off.
No, because if you ever seen Fat Albert, she was like, "My name is Doris," and then here goes the other. I got a dog named Doris. My brother, he's 27 years old.
He's my
when he
age.
was like 16,
Hey.
she was like, "Yeah, I got a friend named Doris." He said, "I got a dog named Doris," and now she hates that fucking saying. I'm sorry, Mom, if you're watching this.
Hey.
No, so my
Mom was like,
announcement-
shut the fuck
Yes,
up, Austin.
yes, she cuts my brother Smooth out, and we were dying. We were already married by then.
Smooth out. Not even just cuss
I
us.
got a
cuss-
dog named Doris.
No, but
and
he
it was
said it in
so-
a Fat Albert voice like, I got a dog named
You
Doris.
gotta find that on YouTube before we leave because that shit is gold. But my announcement is the IRS is playing in my face. All right, that's it. No, but in all that, that was the announcement.
We're not
to
gonna
get y'all
talk
over
about
here.
it.
We're not gonna talk about it. This is the first time in how many years?
Listen
like
here.
13 years.
I've been between
It's a
me and Miss
blessing.
Noah. We've been great tax professionals
Yes, we do.
for
taxes.
the last.
I know
For
the
the
back
last
end as
8
to why they
years.
play it in your face, and
They
I would-
playing in my face so
I mean,
bad.
the problem, the reason why is a good problem
not.
to
It's
have.
not a good
Before-
reason.
Yes, no,
It's
it's
not a
so,
good
no,
reason.
no. It is. It is. Don't you speak that on my life? Okay, it is a good reason.
Hey, listen.
Because
Mr.
that
Fresh
just
cheering
means
up. He's,
that
Yeah,
it really,
'cause
it really.
it's a
I
gift
miss-
and curse, but it's mostly
Mr.
just.
Six-
I miss
6,000.
public assistance and food stamps. I'm
Man,
sorry.
listen,
I'm from the projects.
I miss the Section 8 housing. Come on, like I can't sit up here and complain. I'm gonna pay them folks, because I gotta do it. But I just want to thank y'all mainly, especially people from the Black Cauldron channel, because y'all made a girl that grew up in the projects. Y'all made me make sure that them 4 kids, they not even dependents.
No, hold on.
They
Time out.
burdens at this point.
Dependents.
They
Hold up.
burdens. They ain't giving me shit.
Ray said tax returns on deck. Since y'all got it like that, can we get some bigger
Man,
super
you
chats?
know what?
Somebody drop
Ray
a 50 on us. Like,
Ray
come
gonna have
on.
me in Chow Chilla. I
Y'all
ain't
got
fucking
it.
with him, okay?
Y'all- man, whoever got their
fucking
tax,
with him.
somebody hit us with a 50.
Man, listen, let me hold some.
Let me hold some till next year.
I gladly.
Mr. Fresh is
pay
gonna
you.
put me in a coma tonight.
I gladly pay you for a lap dance today on Tuesday.
Yes, I pay it back on Tuesday, Ray. No, but in all actuality, like, I just want to thank y'all because y'all bumped me up to another tax bracket to the point where I'm just like, I'm mad, but I really can't be mad. I'm just so grateful to my followers, my subscribers, to my spirits, to my ancestors, to the Most High, the Most Exalted. Showed they booty last year.
We got the Black Cauldron Musk over
Yeah,
here.
listen,
No,
I
He's
yeah.
skyrocketing into
Listen.
other
and
brackets.
I got so much more planned
So
for
when
y'all
are you
this
running
year.
in for office? Because that's the next step. You got the money. You
Oh,
got
Black
to
Hogan for president. They let that Cheeto
No, we gotta
puff go
let the
in that
money grow
mother-
first
Man,
before we run for office. We can't run
listen,
for
don't
office
let me-
prematurely.
You know what? I'm gonna just
right.
get on like what's the legal or the
be like
the
city council.
Yeah, city council.
Yeah,
Maybe
we could do that.
They gonna be sick of me. They
Yeah,
gonna hate
Lisa
to see me
Bear,
coming.
Mr. Fresh, I gave y'all $40. Lisa Bear, thank you.
Thank
You know
you
what?
so
appreciate
much.
you, Lisa
Nah,
Bear.
Thank you.
Lisa. You show love. We
Lisa wants the
appreciate
content.
We
you.
appreciate you. We appreciate
You better than
everybody
me though,
that-
Lisa, because I would have gave $1 every 30 seconds
He's
for
funny,
20
bro.
minutes.
You act like that's a problem, Mr. Fresh. My kid doesn't care how he gets his lunch.
I
No,
don't.
listen.
I don't.
I'm like the cheap guy at the strip club. I'm gonna throw $1 every 5 seconds.
We have $100 in ones. It lasts way longer than trying to
Oh,
come
it
in
That's
with
doesn't
what
like
I'm
mean-
saying.
I
I'm not
love
gonna
to
throw the
support
whole 100 at
college
one time. I'm
You
gonna
know?
throw one.
I love
I might
it.
pick one up off the floor, throw it back. You
Yeah,
know?
I'm so ghetto. No, not me. When I go to these gentlemen clubs,
I've never been.
You never been?
Never been.
Yeah,
You
love
never-
strippers.
Never
yeah, you never been to a strip club?
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Bonus
Next call
content.
from Beyond. Next call from Beyond outing. We
We're
going
gonna take
to
you to the most haunted.
Spearmint Rhino.
No, we're gonna
Oh,
go to
we
the
go-
Palomino, the haunted
The Palomino
strip
Club.
club.
Hey. That way we can lie to Vanessa and tell her we go something.
Vanessa's watching. He was just playing. You ain't about to
No,
jack my ass up.
all right. We going ghost hunting at the Palomino. It's just
During
gonna
business
be
hours.
during business hours.
Y'all. I just got my own
Somebody
place.
said, "Wait
I'm
a damn
sleeping in
minute,
a
my
bed
name
again.
is Doris." Sorry, Doris. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Doris,
No,
but I got a dog named Doris.
Go back.
Mari
on Fat
says she
Album.
wants to go too.
Oh, that would
What's
be dope.
happening?
What's
Mari,
happening?
fly out here. We'll take you.
I love the working girls in the strip club
Yeah, no,
because
I'm not down
No,
talking. I'm just
he
saying
was
I've never
saying
been.
he be recycling. No,
Nah,
no,
I'm lying. I'm lying.
refuse.
I'm lying because
He be like-
somebody in this room would be called a trick.
Hey,
Somebody in this room. I remember
Hey.
one time we went. She tried to throw a whole $100 bill. Almost smacked her in the back of her
and
ponytail.
did.
Hold it there.
And did.
I don't care how much honey she pour on this other lady. You
No.
not
Wait,
put that
honey?
honey back in your pocket.
No, I
Throw the
promise you,
100.
it was at that real ghetto
Hey.
strip club. They just closed down the
Hey,
black
listen.
one, the only black girly strip
It was-
club. Y'all might not. have
all
been
I'm
legal.
saying-
We
Just
have
look,
not. I've
just to
not
give
been
you-
to a strip club. He hasn't been one.
Oh my
just to give
gosh,
you a
you've
vision,
been-
right? There was a kid swimming pool.
George and I have been in relationships almost the same amount of time.
Wait. He's never been either.
We've been in relationships 10, 11
I've
years.
never been to a
What
strip
does that
Okay,
mean?
respectfully.
What does that mean?
What
Respectfully.
is that? A couple that plays together stays together.
Cam.
To be fair, she would go and throw hella stacks.
Okay, so tell
Go!
Vanessa to come on. Cam, Vanessa, I am not trying to be a bad influence, but I love taking.
No, we gonna
my-
take
Sounds
the,
better
Let's
coming
take
from
the
you.
ladies
Keep
too.
going.
Yeah. It
Yes.
sounds better coming
Taking
from you.
the
That's
ladies
why I'm
too.
like, come on,
Ladies'
sister.
night, mimosas.
No, not
Hey,
ladies' night. All of us. It's a
And
couple party.
It's a couple's party. I be the worst too because they be like, "Yeah, girl, my baby daddy." I be like, "You know what? Here you go. Just take this
Get-
and go
get
ahead."
your son some
Have you
shoes,
seen
baby.
that? My
Baby,
favorite
some
meme.
shoes.
My favorite meme is it's from The Mandalorian. It was like for the child, but it was like when you see that C-section scar, where she give
Man,
you the lactate.
listen.
For the
And
child.
that little
Hey,
shriveled
but-
up brain stomach whenever they didn't have a baby, but
Y'all
they
ain't never been
skinny.
to a shaker club.
Absolutely.
Y'all ain't even had the best chicken wings on earth. Like, what's wrong
Okay,
with
no.
y'all?
I've been to
Whoa.
what's the one on Industrial Sapphires?
Oh, Sapphire
Yeah.
was fun. I went to
Well, I didn't go into the
Taco's
club. We
bikini
went to the
party
restaurant,
there.
and this lady was like, "These are the best tacos, most ass tacos I've ever had in my life."
Nah, but hey.
Listen.
Hey, so we went to Sapphire, right?
Literally, they put
And
their
I
ass
was
We went to
pregnant
Sapphire.
at that. It was so rap, but it
We went to
just comes
Sapphire. It
down
was a
to-
day party.
Yes,
you
it was
got
a pool
people.
party.
Katrina says CFB road trip.
I'm
Yeah.
The
telling
first
you.
fan meetup is at
This
Sapphire.
is why,
at a
listen,
shaker joint.
This is
What's
why
happening?
I tell y'all, do not hold me to a higher pedestal than I need to be. I am from the hood. I go to strip clubs. I go to clubs. I go to hookah lounges. I am
B40s that have a meeting there. Y'all can
I
write it
am a
off.
whole
Man,
blunt
listen.
and a bottle of Henny with some sage and
I'm
incense.
charging a company
duality.
card for $300 in ones.
Oh, we have to do that. We have to go to Palomino because it's haunted. They
Listen,
said it's
man.
haunted, especially
It's
upstairs.
been on Ghost Adventures.
Yeah. Yes.
Listen, the
And the
motto
things
for
that
that
was-
night is going to be throw some cash, shake some ass.
No.
What's happening?
Hold on,
Let's
I gotta
go.
think of a good one. Come back to me, but either way, Kim, Vanessa, let's go, girls. Come on, get your words. Because I end up being friends with all the strippers because I be like, girl, he did what?
No,
Because
so
most of
I
them be
need more
304
details.
and I'm like,
Bridges in there, girl. He did what?
Like, I'd be like, what you in school for? And they'd be like, engineering.
No,
I'm
like,
like,
we
you
be-
gonna need an extra
Listen,
tip,
hey,
baby.
no, look, dead ass.
I'm a,
Max's name was gonna be Nayeli.
yeah, because the stripper had the
And
name
then
Nayeli.
we
It
went
was
to the
beautiful.
shaker joint, and her name was Nayeli, and we changed the name.
I was pregnant. I'm telling you, I went to Sapphire, and even though I wasn't topless, it was a topless bikini pool party. And I'm all about feminine. The divine feminine is.
Yeah.
It was loud.
pregnant
They
with
had their
Hoodie.
pasties on in the pool,
And they was
like
rubbing
playing
my stomach.
volleyball.
I was in there like, okay, because I got invited. I know promoters. I've been here too long to,
Yeah.
you know. So we went and
We had a little
good
VIP
time.
section. It was real smooth.
Listen, I was
you
in a
know?
strip club. I was pregnant with Max. I do this. I'm not new to this.
I
I'm
do
true to
this.
No, listen.
Dead
Listen.
ass.
This is Calls from Beyond After Dark at this point.
That
No,
is
yeah,
like you're on
because-
some Rihanna level shit right there.
No,
Rihanna's
because
bitch better
I'm
have my
telling
money.
you, that's the first time I ever heard that song. I was in a strip club in Phoenix.
On everything I
You wanna
love.
hear
I'm
the
not
first
trying
time
to
I
be
ever heard
funny.
that
dancing
song?
on the ceiling.
Mine's way different. I heard it as the warm-up song to warm up the PA for
Yes,
Marilyn Manson.
No, listen.
Marilyn
listen.
Manson,
Bro.
opening for Slipknot.
All right, so
Put that song on. And I was
no,
like, this is the most Marilyn
so let
Manson
me-
song.
No, let me paint a picture. That Rihanna song came on.
Mm-hmm.
It was a shorty. She was hanging upside down on a pole with her feet
Feet
planted on the ceiling,
twerking. And guess
Twerking.
where I was?
Right underneath.
throwing out money.
Like, what do you mean? The strip club is so fun. It's a fun experience.
It's a fun environment,
It's
and then
acrobats.
if you
It's
go, all right. So
athleticism.
let me be transparent. If you go there with your lady, it's only gonna make it spicy when you go to the crib because y'all gonna be, hey, listen.
And they're so respectful. Ladies with
Yeah,
morals,
like
even though they
they're
dance
gonna
naked.
listen. No, look on everything I love.
They
They're gonna
don't-
come up to your lady and
Yes,
ask
they're
your
gonna
lady
go
to
to
give
her.
you a lap
Yes.
dance.
Do you know how many of the ladies that was dancing? They're like, "Oh my gosh, you're so pretty and you smell good." Okay, and then I start talking to them, and I'm like, "Okay, he can have a dance because girl, I know you ain't fucking worried about me."
Right, they make
But that's the
they make you
duality.
get jealous though, because hey, the strippers at the strip club, they be super handsy when it comes to the women though.
Oh yeah, they just,
they be
yeah, they
super
are.
handsy. Like
They are,
you be in
'cause-
your fan. I'm like, dang, why you
You
ain't grab my
titties
boobies
like that.
Right, yes, yep. They don't care
Mr.
because
Miss
they.
Fresh, we
they
get it. As
wait,
big men, we
wait.
get it.
Right.
We get it.
Not y'all-
Why you
No
ain't
pee-pee
motorboat
touch?
me
I
like
hate
that?
both.
I'm just saying.
Motorboat me, goddammit.
Like, no, for real. And I can honestly say some of my most pure, Lord forgive me, some of the most amazing women who were in school pursuing degrees, trying to do something better with their life, business owners trying to fund their business, single moms, I've met in strip clubs. Wholesome fucking
It's the most
shit.
melting pot. It's the
It's
most America.
melting. I mean, the black girlies, the white girlies, the Hispanics, all of them shake ass the same. And I'm here for femininity and taking. Listen, I will not be slut shaming anyone. If you want to be shaking ass on the pole, go ahead. Cause I mean, I'm not against anything. Duality is everything.
Just walked in shaking it.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry. Yeah, shaking ass on a pole. You ever been to a strip club? Oh my
She just
god.
turned old enough to go to a strip
Wait,
club.
I'll
you
take you
been?
to Little Darlings.
No,
now,
she-
Little Darlings is
Oh,
fully
God.
nude.
Yeah, we can take you to Little
I
Darling.
thought she said yes. I was like, God, I fucking suck, man.
So when it comes down to it though, you just have to have an understanding with your woman, like, and she has to be confident with
Jessica.
herself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I would recommend going to the strip club with your lady first.
Yes, for sure.
You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, men don't go to the strip club because we trying to take somebody to the crib for real.
Most men.
Most men. Some
Most
of them are
men.
delusional.
There
some
is
of
some
them think
real
that,
life
that the
304
stripper likes them.
prostitutes like
You know how much money you got to
streetwalkers
spend to
that
really
walk
get
in-
some.
that be in
Listen,
there.
at the end of the day, you be better out driving down Trop.
And getting a
Not the
undercover.
blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go get you a little $40 holla. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
That's a
for
pretty
real,
specific
because
number, Mr.
these,
Fresh.
and we live in Las Vegas, so
we seen two on the way here.
yes, I said,
And we
God
just
damn,
turned,
bitch,
we
it
turned
is
on Decatur
4:00.
and then turned up here. So we literally drove.
Daylight savings time. They're getting.
Yes, they're
ahead.
getting acclimated
Man.
to the time. Oh, I can't. We going straight.
Yeah.
Hell is hot. Let's get these callers.
I haven't
on
even
the
made my
line.
announcement. At this point,
But-
I don't
You
know I
haven't
want
made
to.
your announcement.
No, I know. Do you want to do it before or after?
I think we can do it before.
Okay, you guys.
I'm actually nervous to do this one.
Why?
I
I
don't
said I
know.
was mad. I wasn't getting fondled.
Yes, that's what I said exactly, Jessica.
I wanted a
He was
motorboat.
because they're
saying.
respectful. Most of them are married or in relationships, and they understand the woman.
Also, your
Drives the
$50
car.
is not going to impress them. Some
No.
of them be buying like Lambos and
no, it's
listen,
not. It just
it's-
adds to the pot.
It be money in there. And Jessica also asked if we ever seen a stripper with a bad BBL. Look, we go to the high end strip clubs
Absolutely.
and we go to the low end strip clubs.
my
I
God.
love gunshots and bullet wounds. Them
We
is the
done
best
seen
strip
stab
clubs.
wounds,
Listen, I want to
Nazi
see.
section.
I want to see the nipples in the butt cheek. You know what I mean? Like,
No, we've
let me
seen
know it's real.
people with bad BBLs where they look like what's that Disney movie? Ant's Life, Bug's Life. The ants on the Bug's Life, and I'm like, baby, the legs don't match, but I'm gonna
Right.
still tip you so you can get that fixed. That's how
Yeah, like
Go ahead, get yourself something
I'm a
nice.
girl's girl. I'm sorry. I love women because
I don't even know.
women,
I don't
they
even know how
keep
my
it up.
announcement's even gonna go after the
I'm
conversation
sorry.
we just had.
So he has a really huge announcement.
Uh-oh.
I'm actually like borderline nervous for this
Do
one.
not. Come on. Come on.
Drum roll, please.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Diamond.
That's
No,
what it
no.
sounds like in the strip club.
Yeah, I know.
Coming to stage 1. Here goes Mr. Lightskin.
Oh,
Half
Mr.
black, no coffee.
Mr. Mayo has an announcement to make.
Mr. Mayo coming to stage 1.
No, we gonna call what's that? The
Mr.
corn. Elote. That's elote. Because
Mr.
that's
Elote.
corn.
Elote.
Mr. Elote. Because you got
Elote.
corn and mayonnaise. Okay, that's the
That's-
Mexican, indigenous, and the white. But he has a beautiful announcement. Come on, friend.
I'm actually like I've never
Why? Announce it. Because I can't keep a secret. and
been.
I'm
Mari
gonna-
knows. Mari already knows it. She's just
Yes.
asking me about the back end stuff.
You gonna tell him you married to a man today?
What?
Right. Why, listen, why is this so nerve wracking for you?
Because it's huge and it's like I'm on a public
so
stage.
huge.
I guess if you were on my personal Instagram yesterday, you would have seen. But the missus and I are expecting baby number 2 coming to a theater near you in September.
Hey. Oh, a little spooky baby. Now, you know I'm messy. So I predicted all of my children's gender.
We're not talking about it.
And we're not going to talk about it.
Shut your words.
I see.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
gonna
We
give
did
you
the
the booty
teaser
hole
today.
day.
We should be hearing pretty soon.
And I predicted all of my children correctly. My mom
Mm-hmm.
predicted the way I was carrying before I even.
So yes, at this point, me
I
and
know
Miss
what the
Noah
baby is.
know the sex of the baby. But
I
we're
know
not
what the
gonna
baby is.
tell.
I'm confident in my spirits.
Don't
but
say
I'm
nothing.
so excited. Congratulations, friend, to
Thank you.
and Vanessa. You guys have had a monumental year, and it's
Been
only
this past week has been
and
crazy.
it's only March. So congratulations
Thank
to
you.
you,
I'm
Sorry,
friend.
I can't
I'm
hold
so
it any
happy for
longer,
you.
Austin. It's a bro.
Damn, bro, I knew it.
It's a boy.
It's gonna be a baby.
It's a bro.
A bro. But I know, and whenever it's confirmed,
She'll be like,
I'ma
I told
need-
you so.
I'm gonna need him to be like, Boo said that already, because I reconfirmed with my spirits, because all it takes
Well,
is
I recorded it on Austin's phone.
yes.
So.
Oh, don't watch that, please.
Oh, okay. I won't,
okay,
I won't watch it.
just send
I
it.
won't.
Don't.
I'm gonna send it now because I won't be able to hear.
And
it.
delete it.
I'm gonna send it now and delete
from
it.
the. Because I was laughing the whole time, and I'm so nosy because I'm like, it's Austin's baby. And I'm like trying not to let him
I'm sending
hear.
it to you.
Thank you.
Sending it to you right now. Maybe we
But-
can upload it for members, and I promise I won't watch it.
Okay.
Maybe we can upload it for
I
members.
I don't trust you though. I don't trust technology. It's not even trust you. You don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
The missus
because we're
wants-
gonna find out and hopefully in the next few weeks. I mean,
No.
she did the genetic testing yesterday, so we should
Oh,
hopefully
you'll
find out.
find out in a week.
Yeah.
They told me I was having a boy. but
Little
I already
man
knew.
though. Little man wants a baby brother.
Of course, he's a boy.
Wants a baby brother. I told y'all I'm 51% girl. But if it's another boy, it's another boy.
Yeah.
Because let's be real, other side of the family, all girls.
Yep.
Rowan
Yeah,
right now is
it's
the
a lot
only
of
boy.
girls. And Vanessa wants a girl.
Yes, but we're both kind of pretty much
Yeah.
51%. All my family is like, we want a girl.
Girls are so fun.
Well,
You forgot the butter.
Oh
dang.
shit! I told you I was doing my grocery list when I first got on here.
We do have a registry. I won't link it yet, but if you are interested, we can link it. Don't feel obligated anything with that.
Listen,
But
I man, fuck all that.
obligated.
That goddamn. If y'all want to buy something for my new niece or nephew, we gonna be making an Amazon
you have
registry.
to do that comment. I saw this lady made a Facebook. I can't wait to find out if I'm going to be an aunt or an uncle.
Listen, listen.
That's it. I feel
If the baby's a girl, we gonna name her Denise. Denise.
Well, no. George did claim no matter what it is, it has to be George Jr. He did make that
You
claim.
sound like my mom.
Yes.
All right.
She's been trying to get me to name every child Monique, and I'm like, it's a boy, mom. So instead, I compromised with her with Tootie. Not even Tootie Flash. She's like, name him Anthony. I said, hell no, I'm not named. I used to date a man named Anthony back in the day when I was in elementary school. Absolutely not. So his middle name is Anthony.
We have a name picked out, but we did this with Rome where we didn't tell anybody till he was born.
Cool.
Yeah. I know
We
a
already
creator.
have a full name. It was funny because there's a joke like on TikTok, because now I'm on pregnancy TikTok.
Yes.
And they were like, when your kid wants to name it like Power Ranger.
Caden tells me to name everything Caden.
Well, Rowan would want us to name it Kong X Godzilla: The New Empire.
Yeah.
Which is the new movie.
Okay, so if it's a boy or even if it's a girl, middle name Empire, period.
Well, I got a name for my baby, and my tubes is tied.
Your tubes is not. Hell is wrong with him?
I appreciate all of you in chat. Mimi said, "We the internet aunties and
The
tios."
niece or the nephew. Y'all caught that right? But I can honestly say, like, we didn't have a name for Tootie. They was like, what's his name? Now, we knew his name was going to be Caden. But that's it. I was like...
No last name? You didn't know which one yet?
No. We was married. No, we knew he was going to have our last name, but we usually do a middle name or two. And I was just like, I don't know, Mandela? I don't know. So now we have a little Caden Mandela. And that was just at the last minute because I was having second thoughts about Caden. His name was supposed to be Cadence. And I should have went on that, but somebody named all my damn kids. Yeah.
Are you on Walmart right now?
I am not.
Okay.
Welcome to being married.
No, I'm
No,
not.
because our shopper just chatted us, but it disappeared.
Oh.
Well, thank you everybody for the kind wishes and everything. As soon as I get that registry, I'll link it. I appreciate anybody even thinking about that. But George, we do have a Cash App to get to.
Yes.
Last four digits.
8042.
8042.
Somebody
6 to
call me on
unmute
my
yourself.
cell phone.
George still got music playing in the background. Ray said, "Not everyone gynecology procedures."
Listen,
I'm just
this man
saying,
ain't got his tubes
I got my tubes tied, bro. Stop
Yeah,
playing.
damn
I will be after
Hello,
this.
can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
hello.
I'm so sorry. Our ADHD has taken over once again. How are you, darling?
Sorry, the first thing you heard was me getting my
I'm-
tubes tied. I apologize.
I'm doing okay. I've been watching the whole thing. I'm
Oh,
doing
thank
okay. Yeah, I love all you guys. Congratulations, George.
It was Austin.
No, it's
but
George's
I will
baby.
take congratulations. Thank you.
I mean,
George's
Austin-
baby.
oh
Are you
my
like
gosh, why didn't
George
you
signed a
mix
birth
up?
certificate?
No, it was very
Austin?
chaotic.
It's because you said George Jr.
No, you
It's 'cause I said
jinxed
George
George.
You jinxed it
You're
because
next.
You said George Jr.
Tag, you're next, George.
That's
Possibility.
yeah.
Possibility.
That's when a little kid look
because
at you at the funeral and say, "You're next."
Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm so glad you guys mentioned Christianity because like I've been going through like spiritual warfare. It has calmed down a little bit, but I've also had some help with some science. So I'm on some medication. But yeah, like you guys are talking about the Bible. The Bible is like as the world turns, to be honest. It's like so much going on in the Bible. But one thing I want to talk about, I got like little short stories and I kind of like put them in notes. So
Yeah,
I'm going to start with the first thing. When I started going through the spiritual warfare, I'm glad you mentioned, Noah, like the Greek stuff and Roman stuff, because it was literally like I was in like, you know how they have they had the theaters or like, I don't know if it was called the Gauntlet or whatever they used to have everybody fight.
Coliseum.
Yeah, the Coliseums.
Yep.
Like it was literally like me and like other people in like this Coliseum setting, and there was like I could hear the people around, I could feel it, I could feel the people that were with me, and like I remember like shouting like, "Hey, I'm not supposed to be here. Like I don't know what's going on here. Like get me out of here, basically. Like I'm not supposed to be acting for you guys or doing anything for you guys." And then like the people that are around were like, "Wait a minute, she really isn't." So I didn't even mention my name or anything, but I'm just going to go by Lisa. But I'm from the South, and I live in an area where there's so many people that practice so many different things. So, like, I know that this is I'm probably being affected by people, spirits, and all types of stuff going on or whatever. But nobody in my household can hear voices, and I can hear voices. And how they really started off, it was almost like if you were to stick your head in like a beehive and you could just hear like all these voices going and going and going and going and going. And it was like on a consistent basis. I've had the sleep paralysis. I remember there was one time where I was literally asleep and I almost astral projected, but like it was like this thing that looked like a human. He had like these beautiful blue eyes. I will say that, but the rest of him looked like just like a ugly person. And like I remember he had grabbed my hand, and I remember looking back at my bed and I saw my body just sleeping peacefully, but he was trying to like take me away, and I was like, I ain't going. So I remember like basically I went back to my body and I woke up from there. So that was like another situation. I don't know if anybody has ever heard of the devil referred to as the commissioner, but there was one time I was in the same room with my mother, and she could not hear it. And he was trying to talk to me, and he said to me, he was like, "You said you wanted to be evil." And I was like, "No, I did not." And like he said it again, and it was like me and him were going back and forth. And then my mother started to pray for me, and I completely ignored him. And he was like, "Wait, we have to stop talking." So like he literally stopped for her to pray for me. I was like, "What in the world is going on? Like, why can't
because
she
that
hear
wasn't
this?"
Satan. That's something else that likes to cosplay. I don't listen. Satan.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you finish, because a lot of people
No.
think of Satan
Go
as
ahead.
something that it's not. No, I don't want to take over your time. I was over here sneaking hot Cheetos. Y'all.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, so yeah, like I've never in my life have I heard of anything called the commissioner, but that's what he was called. And all the rest of these, like, I guess I call them lower level D words, basically, because I had no other words for them. Basically, he was telling them what to do. They had to listen to him or whatever. And like he told them, like, after me and him went back and forth, and I was like, I ain't going again with him. I was like, no, I never said I wanted to be evil. So he was like, he told them to leave me alone. They did not leave me alone at all. So, and I have another story. I've actually seen spirits. I've seen D words. I've seen all these different things. I've seen the shadow outlines of them, all types of things. I have one specific, well, I have two stories, but I'm gonna make them short. One story, I actually went to the restroom, and there was like this lady. She was not really clear as day, but she was kind of transparent. She was in a red dress. She was kind of heavy set. She was shorter than me. I could tell that she was African American or some type of black when she was living or whatever. I don't know what she was, because I know people like to astral project too, and they'll kind of look see-through, or they can show themselves or they cannot show themselves. That's another thing that I was experiencing, people astral projecting and doing that. But she literally asked me, she was like, "Can you pretend to be afraid?" And I was like, "Why would I do that?"
What?
There were children's voices. Like I was hearing children's voices, adult voices, elders' voices, like older people's voices. Like I was hearing all sorts of voices. So I'm guessing she wanted me, I don't know, I guess she wanted me to pretend like I was afraid because of what they were doing with the children's voices. But I was like, y'all got me in the middle of some spiritual stuff, and I didn't sign up for this at all. Like, I don't know. And nobody else around me is hearing this. And then like,
you're
it literally kind of,
and you're really clairaudient, and you just gotta learn how to sharpen the skill. I don't know where that came from.
I think that's the timer.
And it's like, yeah and no, because it's like, I'm one of those people that like, I don't want it.
Yes, and the
Like,
more
I'm
you
one of those
don't
people
want it and you deny it, the stronger it ends up being. Unfortunately, that's how it just kind of works.
Unfortunately, like they try, but I do use some of the Christian practices where like even you guys say, like, you tell them like you don't want to be bothered or whatever, you tell them to leave you alone, because that's what I was doing. Like it didn't, whenever it started for me, I was never afraid. It just made me angry. Like I was always angry, like get out of my way, because I was like go away from me. Like, I don't want you. Like,
Right.
you're in my personal space. Like, I was always like that. And then the other story, this is the last story I'm going to tell, but I got so many. But there was a spirit one time that appeared at my door of my bedroom. And it was like this lady, I could tell that she was like white or something. And she had like, it looked like she had like a blood wound to her head, like she had been bludgeoned or shot in the head. And she was standing there. And I was like, I don't know what you are. I don't know who you are. And I don't know what you need, but I can't do anything for you. And she disappeared. And that's my last story.
Girl, listen.
Damn.
Right.
Yeah.
You are clairaudient and probably about to cross over into mediumship if you're seeing them as well. And it's crazy. The thing I was going to say about Satan, there's a lot of people, or not people.
Things that were people.
Yes, things that were people, or even just entities that like to cosplay Satan. Satan is absolutely real, but it's not. It depends on how you like your coffee, of how you think about Satan.
Lots of
For
creamer.
real. Okay, you like coffee, lots of creamer.
Yeah.
Some people, like me, I like my coffee with lots of creamer too. Hazelnut to be exact.
Why is that what I got in my fridge right now?
We don't, in my pantheon, we don't believe in hell. We take things for face value and we try to break down the Bible as best as possible. And we do say the devil is a liar, but I don't necessarily believe that we're 100% talking about the devil that the Christian church has set forth. I feel like, just the story behind Satan and Lucifer, whatever you want to call them, it's just very, very, I have additional questions. Let's just put it like that. So a lot of these low vibrational D words and entities, they take what you fear and they try to scare you with it. And of course, if you grew up in a Christian household, what's the one thing that you are fearing other than God, which is also kind of a sin? It's the devil. It's the going to hell that scares you. So these people, these things.
That's very true.
Yes, they cosplay what you fear. Even when you're in sleep paralysis, the things that you see are the things that you fear. Like shadow people and all this other stuff.
It's like what you're giving energy to.
It's what you're giving energy to.
But
so,
you know what was so weird? Whenever I was like, they have taken the form of like people that I have crossed paths with, not exactly people that I know like that or talk to. Like I remember one time I was in sleep paralysis, they were trying to hold me down, and like it was like he's my ex now, but it was like I don't know. We probably had just broken up or something like that, but it was one of his siblings. It looked like one of his siblings. And then at the same time, it was another one of my exes that I had dated when I was in my early 20s. I'm 33 now. And it was like his mother.
Yes.
Trying to be
I
familiar.
was like,
Yes.
what in the
Something
world?
familiar and something that you feel safe around usually. I've had those low vibrational.
I didn't feel safe around neither one of these
Right,
people,
and they got
though.
it so wrong. They're still
Well, yeah, because they're like, well, I can't fully replicate
Yes.
your ex or
yes.
your parent or something, but they have enough energy to pull. It's almost like having not enough money to buy like the MacBooks, you buy like the little like Chromebook.
Right.
Yes, and that's exactly what it is. I've had that same experience where, because I take on a lot of energy, baby. I am a proud necromancer that talks to her ancestors, her clients' ancestors, and sometimes things sneak past me, even though I try to set up my barrier in my space for it not to. I've had these the same experiences, sleep paralysis, where I am looking at these things cosplay my children, cosplay my husband, or I can hear in the sleep paralysis, I'm looking dead up at the ceiling and I can hear my sister calling me from another room when I was a teenager, and I knew I was home alone. They are wicked, and it will literally try to trick you. So you just have to tell yourself whenever you get in a sleep paralysis states, like, I know I'm asleep, I rebuke it. Now they may try to turn you into but you'll be fine.
I'm at the point now I can speak about it more so, but like it's literally calmed down a lot. And like it didn't calm down until, because I've spoken to bishops, pastors, all these things. It didn't calm down until I stopped talking to them and I just started concentrating on like just being in my prayers, being in the Bible. Also, I started reading this book by John Ramirez, Fire Prayers, Building Arsenals That Destroy Satanic Kingdoms and everything. And it talks about marine spirits and all these different things that maybe the Bible mentions, maybe the Bible does not mention. Like, I just kind of have like a routine that I do every day. And
yes, you're a spiritual Christian that don't mind the paranormal and all. Everything's not of the devil, of the world. And that, I love that for you. The duality is beautiful because Christians can absolutely be spiritualists like us. Like, we believe in that type of stuff. Just like we believe in Jesus, we believe in God. And
I mean, we had an interview with the
pastor.
A pastor that was a
the
spiritualist.
minister,
yeah, the minister.
It's like people don't believe in like telekinesis and stuff, and it's like me, because I remember walking in like grocery stores and like hearing just all these voices, and I'm like, this is not just spirits. I'm hearing people's thoughts in some way. Like, but what everybody was telling me, like, I remember I literally ended up hanging up the phone in the bishop's face because, for one thing, he was playing a lot of games with me, and I'm like, you know more about this than you lead off, and you're trying to confuse me. And like, that's just what I felt, my intuition, that's what I felt in my spirit. I'm like, you're trying to hide something. You're deeper in this. You're a part of something. You're a part of some group or something.
Oh, men, they will never tell you they're warlocks or spiritualists. You just gotta find out. You gotta run into them into a Botanica. And a Botanica, you see this man with 1,000,001 of them vagina candles, then you know, because it was a man on them coochie candles. It was a man on TikTok, like, oh, you thought we was breaking up, and showed his whole bag of coochie candles,
domination spells and all types of crazy.
And then the shop owner, he came out and was like, yes, that man came in my shop and bought all my coochie candles. Like, but nobody talks about how men are spiritualists, but they're more. You will never know. You will never. It's harder to walk up on a warlock and identify one than it is a spiritual girly or someone that identifies as a witch.
I feel like it's way easier for women to announce that they're a spiritualist versus a man. Most men don't come out in the open and be like, I'm a spiritualist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not.
I actually.
It's a conversation piece when it comes to women.
I actually tricked one.
You tricked one.
I actually tricked a warlock. Yeah, because he touched me. Like, this is one of my cousin's friends, man. Like, we were hanging out. My cousin knew that we would hang out, but he didn't know when. So we were hanging out, and like, he randomly kind of like just brushed his hand up against me, and like, I felt like this tingling sensation. I never felt like anybody touch me. I was like, something is you are something. And he was like, nah, ain't nothing, da da da. He tried to deny it, and I was like, no. You just touched me and I felt something. You are something. And then like, he basically just admitted, he was like, yeah, I'm a warlock. I'm from this area. I'm from down south. So he basically stated like this city down here. And he was like, I'm from this area and there's a whole bunch of warlocks and my family is warlocks and all of this and that. He tells me this. I don't know, he felt comfortable, whatever, but like, then he tried to take it back, but I was like, I'm not about to tell anybody your secret because that's your business or whatever, and I'm not about to like judge you or whatever because you can't do anything to me. Like, that's how I've dealt with this whole thing. I'm like, you can't touch me, because if something could touch me, I would have been going a long time ago, because they have tried to do different things. I have had so many experiences and just medical things that pop up and then go away. So I'm like, I'm being protected by something. So I'm not afraid of the fact that you are this. And I'm not going to tell anybody, like, we're still in the same friend group. I don't deal with him, but I haven't told everybody about it. But I wouldn't deal with him anyway because he is kind of shysty. Regardless of him being a warlock, he just has like shysty human behavior.
No, and sometimes you just gotta like kind of disconnect and distance yourself from people, and don't let nobody touch your energy. Don't let nobody touch you. Period. I'm very selective of who I hug and who I let into my energy.
She gives me hugs because we're besties.
I do give him, yes, I do hug him, and Danette and George, and unfortunately Mr. Fresh.
Damn, yeah, to do my boy like that.
No,
Of
he's
course.
my favorite snuggle bunny.
I was
Like
about to say, I ain't gonna put you
that's
out there
my
on
teddy
blast,
bear.
but it's okay.
that's my teddy bear. But just be careful. Out in these spiritual streets, there's more spiritual men than you ever would know.
Oh my
But
gosh!
and
It's like I can.
ridiculous.
We do
You
gotta
can-
we gotta call
You can
him.
see it on.
Yes.
You can see it on people.
Yeah,
But I don't know if we need to
no.
end the call or anything like that.
Yeah,
But
no.
the
I
last thing.
appreciate- Oh well, we got to wrap it up because we do have another caller in the queue, and we don't have a
Okay,
lot of
yeah.
time. But we're here every Tuesday,
Yes,
as you know.
and thank
at
you
5
for the
p.m.
Cash App.
Thank you so much
We
for the
really
cash
appreciate
app.
that.
Get back in line. We
You're
have regulars
welcome.
that call and tell us spooky stories all the time. Additionally, if you have anything that you want to share with me, you can always call. I'm gonna put that number. It's on my last 2 videos. I put my tarot and tea hotline.
Text it to me and I'll give it to Mari.
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
I'm gonna
I'm
go
not
by
hold you.
Care Bear.
Care Bear.
Okay.
I'm gonna go by
That's
Care
okay.
Bear.
Okay.
That's all right
Okay.
too, but y'all have already been calling me, especially from CFB, calling me and leaving me voicemails.
Well, they're familiar. They're like, I know how to
Yeah.
do this.
So if you have any stories, you're welcome to look at my last 2 videos on my page.
Which,
and-
by the way, you just posted 2 this week.
yes, I just posted one this morning. So, and the number is there. It's a 702 number for the hotline. So, but thank you so much. Call us back.
Thank
or
you.
if
Make sure you
want-
give your name, Care Bear, on a voicemail
Thank
if you
you
decide to
guys
leave
so
one.
much.
Yes, leave your name on there, Care Bear, so we'll know it's you.
Leave it where? Where do I leave it?
So
On
if
the
you watch
voicemail.
her video from earlier today, she has a voicemail on there.
Yeah.
It's the Tarot and Tea Show.
Yeah, it's in the description of the video.
Okay.
Look in the description.
And
Okay.
you'll be able to take that number, and it's a voicemail setup where you can tell more stories if you want.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Thank you so much.
I'll definitely
Yes,
check
thank
into
you.
that.
Oh, thank you so much for
Thank
reaching
you
out.
guys for listening.
Absolutely.
No problem. No problem. So
Have a great day.
Thank
I mean,
you
a great
too.
night.
you as well. So real quick, I wanted
I was trying
to.
not to fuck these hot Cheeto.
I was seeing you.
You
Take
look-
a crunch.
you
Take a
look-
crunch. The people have been wanting.
You looked
to-
real hungry. So before we move on to the next,
I knew it. I knew it.
And
You
now
were
I'm
letting
over
them
here
melt in your
speaking
mouth.
ghetto sign language between these 2. I looked at. I said, the net was like, I said, slowly quit it. I don't want to be crunching these. people's
so
ear."
I want to say 2 things before we move on to the next caller. The first thing is, did y'all see the comment that Ray put in the chat?
Which one of Ray?
That said that George's skin was looking so flawless, he need to go get his inhaler.
So
And then Ray said,
what?
Noah got Mr. Fresh and all them kids. I know Mr. Fresh be cooking.
Listen,
Hey.
let them cook. I ain't having no more kids though. Y'all gonna have to look at them.
Dang, Mr. Fresh, you ain't gotta be that strong.
I just broke my setup. Hold on.
No, I literally hit the TV. I was like, oops. I'm
At
over
least
here
I ain't
breaking
beating on a
shit.
flat screen, y'all.
Oh, that was me.
Yeah, she over there beating on flat screen.
Me and Austin did the oop.
Yeah, I was like, oh god, I gotta use this moment.
Nah, it looked
like,
like,
my
she,
bad,
I think
bro.
she cracked the screen.
I ain't cracked no
No.
goddamn. You know what? Quit trying to make
You
me
trying to pay
pay
for it, Mr. Fresh?
Yeah.
No,
I-
listen.
don't be
listen.
saying that then.
Mr. Studio owner, I'm not gonna say your name on here, but we all know who you are. Go ahead and send Noah an invoice whenever you get a chance, Jay. Thank you.
Use the shared card.
Yeah.
Use the joint account.
No. Send it to her Stripe so it can come out of her personal
Her
account.
Stripe.
I do not claim to have a strike. You know, ain't nothing in there. No, be trying to charge me. But I know we got one more call in the queue, and then should we share our story
Well,
from
I was
last
gonna say we
night?
should have shared our story
You should
first
share your
because
story because I gotta get the amp out.
well, the story was based off of something that the last caller said. So I feel like it would be.
Do you guys
want
want to do that now? Because I gotta go get the amp. We
We gotta
broke the
make it
goal.
quick though, babe.
Well,
I gotta
obviously,
pee for one. Sorry, y'all.
we
That's
obligated
TMI.
something
I
to
have use
them.
the lady room.
we obligated something to them,
Yes, we did, and we gonna do it.
and so let him go get the amp.
Okay, yeah, do that.
We're gonna tell our story,
Yeah. I'm just waiting.
and then we'll take the next call. So whoever's they hung up.
No, they're in there.
Okay,
there they
so
go.
whoe's waiting in the waiting room, just keep waiting in the waiting room.
Don't
Give us
Let
a
the
couple
caller in
seconds.
first.
Yeah,
so I can say hi
feel
to them and then I'll go
I
get
feel
the
like
amp.
let the caller in first. They have like a 3 or 4 minute time, 4 minute time period. You can
So
get
we
a
gonna let
line
them
out.
tell the story, and then we.
Yep. But
Yeah.
while they're doing that, I'll go get the
We'll
amp. But I want to make
close
sure
out
I
the
can say
show.
hi.
So
Okay.
this is gonna be our last caller. We spent 2 hours and No, about 2
We're
hours.
an hour and 45 in.
Well, it don't
Speaking
matter.
fluent Japanese,
listen.
you know, reading Ray's comments.
And Black Ivory.
Well,
First of all, I need both of them to go ahead and log out.
Actually,
Just
I
log
need
out.
both of y'all to join the Discord because
That
y'all be
too.
popping in chat. Join the
That
Discord.
too.
Make Discord
Join the
popping.
Discord. But they are so funny. Shout out to everybody that's here every week and has us.
We
on our
appreciate you
chat.
guys.
listen,
We already are big kids, but y'all
Jessica
are
says it's
even
her.
bigger. Jessica too. Jessica's funny as hell too. Shout out to all of y'all.
nah, Jessica was talking about me earlier.
She was because you wanted your titties fondled.
All
I
I'm
understand.
saying, listen, all I'm saying
That's
is
a clip. That's a clip.
All I'm saying is, you know, reciprocation, right? If
You want to feel love too.
if you're
Miss
gonna
Fresh?
motorboat my wife, you gotta motorboat me too. I'm
Girl,
not
seldom
saying.
kid. No, they've been cutting up Erica. Talking about girl seldom kids. Wait a minute. I tried to give them away to the fire station, but they said they was too old. Hold on. Shout out to all of y'all. Y'all put in the chat where are y'all watching from, where y'all from, all that good stuff. Me and Mr. Fresh, we're gonna let the caller in, and he's gonna go prepare to give
I
y'all
will.
a show.
I got the registry. People were saying to leak the registry, so I'm
Yes,
pulling up
of
the registry.
course. We gotta
Not Black
help
Ivory
our-
speaking in the third person. Black Ivy been
ignore
good
the
compared to
PS5
Ray.
that's in the registry.
Caller.
You know what? Not a
We're in the
PS5.
room.
Caller,
Hey.
Hey. Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
I promise y'all are doing good. I've been in here waiting. I'm just listening to y'all.
Do I know
Like
you?
I do every week. Yes, Jessica.
It's Jessica Kirk in chat.
Okay, I'm like, I
I was-
knew that
listen.
voice, and I'm like, do I know you? Have you called in before?
you know
Jessica?
what? So time out, George. Mute this caller again, okay? Because Jessica was talking about me, and I want to be
Oh my
fondled.
god, because he want his
Whoa.
nipples swirled.
I want to be motorboated too. I'm just saying.
I gotta let you guys squash the beef.
He said I paid.
Listen.
It was a 2 for 1.
Listen here,
one
Jessica.
For 2.
Listen here. I
You're
paid
the only
for
man
a
I've
2
ever
for
heard
1, not a
complain
1 for
about not
2.
being tackled.
Hey Jessica, how you doing tonight? You have trouble making friends in
I'm
the comments.
good. Listen, again, y'all were so missed last week. Noah, I saved the story just for you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
because I
That is
needed your
definitely
live
so-
reaction.
Thank
Uh-oh.
you. I missed y'all so much last week. Like I was trying to make it. I said, you know what? Let me sit my nappy head. Sit
I wasn't
down.
even in Nevada last week.
Yeah, it was a
Mr.
lot.
Fresh,
But
real one.
no, for real. So I'm all ears. I'm here. George, you got the timer on?
Mhm.
Okay. The floor is yours, madame.
Okay, so it's a short story, but I actually have two because something just happened while I was in here waiting. But
Oh, no.
so I had this dream. I
Stressing
had
me,
this
child.
dream, and I was in this house. I have no idea where this house is. I've never seen this house before. Beautiful house inside. Under one of the beds, there was something on the floor. It was a circle that I could not completely see. And I'm just in the house, just walking around looking at it, and all of a sudden, this figure in a black cloak appears out of nowhere.
Oh, Lord. What else?
And I'm just screaming, and I run out of the house. And when I run outside of the house, there's nothing out there.
Oh, no. Like,
There's no other houses. There's no people. Nothing.
it was an upside down.
So I have nowhere to go.
Lord.
I don't know what it was. I don't know what it wanted from me. I wasn't trying to find out.
Damn.
But the way I was screaming in that dream, you would have thought I was screaming for real. That's how loud it was in my head.
Oh, my God.
Like, I just knew I was screaming out loud in my house and I was going to wake up everybody.
You probably was screaming in your sleep, though, and just didn't hear it or didn't realize it. I don't know if you
I
sleep by
have
yourself.
no idea what that was.
But usually whenever I scream in my sleep, he wake me up. He wakes me up. Because you can hear it on the outside, but that is creepy.
No,
That
for
reminds
real.
me of Stranger Things whenever they go in the upside down and it's the same, but there's key differences. Like the astral realm, but even worse. Even scarier. Encrypted.
It'd be weird though, cause like
Yeah.
when you be stuck, you can move, you can still talk, you can still like see. You know what I mean? But it just like something different though.
Girl, listen, I've been there
Yep.
with them creepy ass dreams. Got me over here stress eating. I was like, and then what happened?
You was eating before, girl. Shut up.
And so, okay, so second thing, my son came in here a little while ago. For context, he's 8. He is high functioning autistic. Okay. He came in here a little bit ago. He was like, "Mom, did you know that you gave birth to 2 other kids?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?
Whoa.
You are my only child." He goes, "Yeah, my sister and brother, my invisible sister and brother that are the same age as me." I said, "What, son? What are you talking about? I don't have no other kids. I ain't birthed no other children. You are it." He was like, "Yeah, they sleep in my room with me and they go to school with me."
Hell no. No.
I said, "Wait a
Junior,
minute."
please. I have to go to sleep tonight. Okay,
I
so
said, "Wait a minute, hold on.
wait.
Are you playing? Or are you serious?" He's like, "No, I'm serious."
I got a question. Okay.
Mhm.
When did you get your first ultrasound with him? When you were pregnant?
My first ultrasound when I went to the emergency room when I was like 6 weeks.
6 weeks?
6 weeks, 5 days.
It's giving that somewhere, somehow you... Okay, I'm going to just give you my hypothesis. I don't know how this scientifically works out. They say like your twins or triplets can absorb certain stuff, or it's like a disappearing because what is he talking about? I would be petrified.
I want to know.
Like, little sir, now I gotta sleep on the light on with the light on is, and you making me nervous. Has he ever talked to invisible people before?
My child does weird things all the time. I don't know if he be in there talking to people or if he just be talking to his TV.
I check because it's either you got twins that's running around spirit, and I'm trying to see in the comments if Noah, we was thinking the same thing. Yeah, that's why I'm like, when did you have your first ultrasound? 6 weeks, 5 days is about right. I had my first ultrasound like at 4 or 5 weeks. It was like transvaginal. But it's given that you was going to have triplets some way, somehow. Little man might have absorbed them. I don't know how that works scientifically. Or you have children's spirits in your house just on a general. Or he's talking to his TV and just janking your chain. Who knows? I would get additional information, though, for sure.
Well, so the craziest part about that is a few minutes ago, something just brushed past my tower fan.
Oh my God.
You know what?
Go ahead and log off, Jessica.
Go ahead, Jessica.
ahead.
You
Go ahead.
close your computer.
No, I know she on her phone.
I
know she on her phone and watching on her TV. I already know where she's at.
Turn off your TV. Like, it is over. This episode is done for you.
Listen.
You're not supposed to be getting calls from beyond when you watching Calls from Beyond.
Tonight.
I know. You ain't supposed to be having calls from beyond. When I tell you, we've witnessed some creepy shit in our house, and our kids, they stress us out. Like when my son, my 8-year-old, was like, "Who's that little white boy in the hallway?" And I was like, "What fucking boy? I don't see no little white boy." That scared me. And then my daughter goes through everything. Like, kids will literally ruin your night's sleep. Little life ruiners, those crotch fruits.
And
Like,
they even said it in the chat. They said
that's
that
why I only had one.
they said that
should've been like you.
autistic kids are super intuitive. And listen, we think we have a high functioning autistic child, and that child is super intuitive, super tapped in, and super everything. And it's just like, okay,
What do you do with the kids?
now it's making sense because
Yep, I don't question him too much. I just feel like, okay, son.
Yep.
Okay.
Mind your
Whatever you
business.
say.
Investigate as you will, but mind your
Because-
business. That man know what he's talking about.
I'm not even investigating.
I don't ask him too many questions.
Right, we'll figure it out when we
Because the
figure it
next
out.
thing out of his mouth could be so much worse.
Not
I
holding
don't-
your breath
And that's
for your
that's in
8-year-old.
general.
She said, I don't even want to know. I don't want to know.
No, that's how it be. Every time your kid come to you and be like, "Hey, Dad," you be like, Yeah.
You have to think about it, like, and then whenever they
Do
say
I even wanna know?
do I go into questioning? No, actually,
No, that's when you that's when you hit him with the for
I've had
real.
to ask him before.
That's crazy.
I've had to ask him before, like, son, do you hear people? Do you see stuff that's not there? Like, you can tell me if you do.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, sometimes mommy sees stuff too, but we can't both be seeing stuff.
And that's where you probably like, no. Because it's not anything that's not there. In his head and in his eyes, he probably sees these things. So tell your baby, I said, hey, I got a bunch of babies just like that.
Is there any like twins in your family or like bloodline or
Triplets.
triplets?
Oh, yes. My grandfather was a twin. He passed on, but his twin is still living.
Yeah, I mean, I know that definitely plays a factor into it for sure. I don't have any twins in my family, but it just seemed twins, sometimes triplets, even quadruplets. I mean, that's crazy. But woof.
Yes.
Yep, and from my mom's line, my granddad and his twin were the last set of twins.
Got it.
So we haven't had
So it skipped one, and then
quite a while.
Yeah, my mom has no twins,
And that's one of the reasons I decided not to have any more. Like, somebody is like due for twins.
If you get a 2-for-1, baby, I'm sending one with my mama. No, I already told myself I'm not set up for multiple newborns and arm babies at once. My mom has no twin, like, oh wait, can you hear me?
Yeah.
There we go. My mama ain't got no twins in her whole family that I know of, but my dad does. My dad actually, God bless his soul, he was a miscreant with his twin cousins. One of them passed away, and they both name was Daryl. I don't understand why they used to do that back then.
Listen, I thank God we ain't have twins.
Hell no.
Because I couldn't do 2 of them things.
I'm telling you, I would have said one with my mama.
I couldn't
and
do
dare
2.
her to ask me why.
I can barely handle this one. If I'd have gotten twins, that'd be the end of it.
We get jumped on a regular. Every day after 6, we are getting our ass whooped energetically by 4 kids. 2 cats, 2 kittens, an adult kitten who got an attitude and don't want them damn kittens no more, and 2 dogs. No, I don't know what I was thinking. It's like,
and then everybody got attitudes with everybody. The kids got attitudes with the kids. The cats got attitudes with the cats. The cats got attitudes with the dogs.
The dogs got attitudes with us and the kids and the damn cats. I ain't got time. You know, I'm ready to evict everybody. I told you I tried to take them to a fire station. They said, these are grown kids, ma'am. He is 15. Do you think you're really going to drop him off? But thank you so much, Jessica, for sharing. I'm going to go. Actually, I'm going to step away. You're going to have to solo it.
For sure. And thank you again, Jessica, for just tapping in and making sure you
and being here every week.
Yeah, you stay engaged in the chat. We appreciate that.
Facts.
Oh yeah, I make sure I'm here every week, undisturbed.
As undisturbed as you can be. I mean, we have a little performance that's about to happen here, Jessica. So I think this performance could put you in the right headspace for the rest of the night. It's definitely going to put a lot of people in a good mood. And so we appreciate you calling, and call back next week, please. Can we make that pinky promise?
Of course.
Please. Okay. Excellent. I'm pinkying to the.
You know what?
Pinky promise. All right. I'll see you next week.
All right, Jessica. Have a good week.
All right.
All right.
You do.
So what y'all talking about in the chat, man? Let's look in the chat. I know, speaking of the chat,
hit me with it, Mr. Fresh.
I know they don't tune in for us to talk about football, but
hey, football's 365.
They giving Shador a lot of flack. Do you feel like he's tanking on purpose so he could go to the team he wants to?
He's gonna say, "I'm gonna play for this team," and that's what's gonna happen. Am I crazy for thinking that?
No, but I feel like they said
no to a team.
They said he was so cocky when he did his team interviews that they would be surprised if people want to really deal with him for real. Like they said, he was like real condescending, real cocky. Like he just didn't care. You know what I mean? So my thing is, I'm starting to think he's trying to sabotage the whole situation.
Dude, I don't know what's spiritually. He's a little messed up. Sometimes spiritually, you follow your parents. I didn't get a chance to talk about
Why is his head?
I know he's doing whatever. Back
Hey
here.
guys,
we're getting set up for the show.
Yeah, we're not going to
Everybody
say
super chatted.
We're not going to say pause. I have no clue why Austin's head was underneath George's desk, but
yeah,
we're not going to talk about it.
No, I threw him 100. That's what happened. Never been to a strip club before, but we've played Man Under Desk. Have you ever played that one? Here's another 100, Austin. Ow. Yeah, no, I mean, respect. I definitely got it. It's wild that I haven't been to one, but I just, yeah, it's gonna happen now. I think.
Listen, you just got to talk to the missus.
Oh, Mr. Fresh. You think we've been together 15 years? I haven't talked to her about this. She's definitely listening to this right now.
15 years?
Oh, almost. It feels like 15 years. 2012. How crazy is that?
Oh my God.
Yeah,
What the hell are
2012.
y'all waiting on?
What are we waiting on? I mean,
Well, they were children, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, I keep forgetting you guys are younger than us.
we were young, love.
2012.
All right, are you ready to
he was
plug
in like the 8th grade.
Ready?
Already plugged in.
Shit.
I gotta go sit down though.
Oh, that's so sweet. I didn't know. I knew they were together for a long time, but I didn't know.
Yeah. Cameron and I.
I'm not putting that back on. That was the last call, right? My
Yes.
ears are sore.
I told Jessica she pinky promised to call back next week, so
Aw.
that's on God.
That's on God.
And that's on me, baby.
Oh.
Yep.
All right, nothing but rap riffs, Austino.
But what rips?
Like rap, just I don't know, simple.
Beep boop. Beep boop.
So-
Dee-doo.
Before you start playing, I just want to answer Shaman's
yes,
question
yes.
because we started talking about sports, and
What Shaman say?
Shaman said,
Oh, I forgot
do we
about-
think the Steelers will want him? I don't think the Steelers are going to take him. Honestly, I believe that the Steelers' best interest, which may not be their best interest at this point, is to keep Justin Fields, get him on a low contract so they can build around him. The issue is that we need a mobile quarterback because our offensive line hasn't grown up yet. It's only some of their second years, some of their third years. They need more time for cohesion, and they need somebody that's fast enough to be able to scramble around until they get that cohesiveness.
Yeah, we need somebody who's ready to run for their lives.
Yeah.
Every single Sunday
Yeah.
in the black and
You
yellow.
And get
Go
into
on
fights
his
in the
show.
backfield.
His football show. You gonna have to do that.
No,
Yeah, you
I don't know a lot about football though.
You do. You teach me.
I only be watching Steeler talk. I don't watch about other teams. Like I don't care about the other teams. To
Mr.
be
Fresh,
honest.
when I tell you it's so difficult, it's like an impossible task, bro.
To
Like,
watch out.
everybody's a liar.
So what did you
That's what I figured. Because
what did you think about Debo going to Washington?
Oh, I love it. I did a little research on this.
That's a perfect fit though.
What song's playing on the boombox is my question. Is the boombox moving from the Bay Area to DC? What's on the boombox? Is it Gucci Mane's new song Preference? Gucci. Burr. 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 All right. I don't know. I thought it was cool. Austin, do you plug that in, yeah?
Yeah, we're good to go. Mike's already hooked up.
Oh, you just haven't turned your thing up.
No, I just kept the volume low because, I'm not trying to be
Okay, well,
noodling over Mr. Fresh spitting game about
No,
ball.
I just listen. I'm excited about next season to see where everybody lands.
Oh my gosh, log out, Ray. And Shaman, you didn't even say nothing this week. I just feel like telling you log out. Black Ivory, you too.
Shaman was on.
whoa,
Best
whoa, whoa.
Behavior
No, I'm
today.
standing up for Black Ivory.
Yeah, Black Ivory's a real one.
You
Hey,
know,
we didn't
no,
call back
Ray
this
is
week, Black
too.
Ivory. We didn't
Oh,
call
y'all
back.
need the.
No, Black
First
Ivory.
of all-
Ivory, they're
Black,
here.
Black
Tell
Ivory
them
needs to
that
log
story.
out yesterday. Talking about play
thank you.
Notorious Thugs on.
Yeah,
That's
I
what I
don't know
said. Go ahead and log out, okay?
You
Thank
don't know
you so
you
much,
don't know Notorious Thugs,
I don't know how
Tan
to play it.
Thress.
but do you know it?
I think so.
You don't know the song?
Mr. Fresh, we grew up different.
It's Bone and Notorious B.I.G.
No, I was just.
That's where he first said "armed and dangerous." Ain't too many can bang with us.
Yeah, you got to
Straight up, we
one.
know Angel Dust, Label Us, Notorious, Thug Us, The Love the Bus.
Oh,
I ain't even gonna keep going.
what?
Listen, man. Hey, when I say I'm an 80s baby,
Mr. Fresh, I didn't know you were an 80s baby.
I'm from the East Coast. I grew up on Biggie.
Okay.
I'm a Vegas baby. I grew up on Texas Station.
Listen, some people,
Station
some
and
people,
Fiesta.
some people read
Neo
the regular
graduated
Bible.
from my high school.
Some people read the regular Bible and follow the 10 commandments. Mine was the 10 crack commandments.
Oh,
Mine was the 10 metal commandments growing up.
No, 10 crack commandments. You never let nobody know how much dope you hold.
You know what, Mandela?
No, you're spitting facts right now. Let him cook.
You go ahead and log out.
Never
Go ahead and
log out.
And one of the key rules was never get high on your own supply.
Oh my God.
Okay, I've heard that.
And never keep the crack where you rest at. I don't care if they want an ounce, tell them bounce.
Oh my God.
Listen,
Get out.
these were codes to live by.
You know.
I just started playing sound effects.
Back to the instrumental.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Mr. Elote.
Thank you guys for the super chats. I appreciate it. This will be a little bit of the same for the members. For the members that were here.
Yes, thank you
On the
so
members
much.
only.
Thank you so much for the super chat, y'all.
But
We
yeah,
appreciate
George.
it.
So it's channel 3 on the mixer.
Oh,
Okay.
let me put. Wait, will I be able to hear it on the outside? Or do I
Yeah,
need to put
the amp
okay.
is still
Oh,
on.
yeah, you'll definitely be.
I don't have it too loud, but yeah, Salty. We did grow up different.
Mari, log out.
That 10
I'm gonna
cookies
start
smart.
telling. Yep. Okay, go ahead.
I'm a metal kid. I'm not. Let me see. Should I play Noah's favorite riff?
You know what?
It makes me happy all the time.
Let me go to Drop D again. People liked it when I went to Drop D last time. Y'all know Foo Fighters?
Yes.
Yep.
I was playing Foo Fighters. People were like,
Nostalgia. Ray, log out. Ray play too much, bro. Sounds so good for him.
Boom. Go ahead. Spit some bars.
Look at him.
Gucci. Boom. Boom. He said, so ICNT.
so I did a little demonstration last time about how close songs are. So you guys know that song by Foo Fighters. You guys know Deftones?
Wait.
Deftones, they're like a new metal band. They're around the 90s.
No, I'm tone deaf.
Oh, I'm pretty sure your daughter listens to that. Because I'm like, Deftones, that sounds so
Yeah, they're still
familiar.
around today. I don't know any
Somebody
Incubus.
said they're twerking, bro.
But so that song, Foo Fighters. So there's a
They
Deftones
said
song.
Shabba, 2 Chainz. You know, they're really ghetto. First of all, Ray, fuck the logging out. I'm blocking you, bro. Why are you ovulating? What are you doing?
But okay, so Deftones is a song called "Be Quiet" and I think it's "Be Quiet and Drive." But so it's so it's all the same chord though, because you have Foo Fighters.
Just slow down.
Yeah, that's the joke. Is like if you just play a groove over that song, it's just Deftones. I don't know any System of a Down. Here's the thing: you guys are gonna hate me. I don't learn other people's music. I don't learn full songs. I just learn riffs. I just learn
All right, well,
parts.
play an
That's
authentic
the same.
piece that you play.
Okay. I played this one last time and on the video book. I play a lot of like heavy stuff, so just like a lot of, we call it unga bunga riffs, cause just doing. So A7X, I don't really know. I mean, I know them, but I can't play that song because I haven't bothered to learn it.
That man's spitting. Salty, I'm trying to contain myself. I might headbang and the scarf might go across the room and I might scare everybody on this live.
So that's why.
That's the final countdown.
God damn it.
Thank you. So that's a song called "Through Struggle" by As They Lay Dying. Now the fun fact about them is they had to break up because their vocalist tried to hire somebody to kill his wife. So went to prison for a couple of years.
Well.
Got out a couple years later. Got out a couple years later, restarted the band back up, and then like 3 months ago, the whole band quit again because it was found out like he was abusing his new wife. So he's just a bad dude.
God.
But the jams were there.
Right.
Whoa, I'm
Gotta
gonna give you some
separate the
homework,
first
all right?
Okay.
One
Okay.
So this week when you go home, I want you to teach yourself how to play Blow the Whistle.
Oh my God. That would be
Oh,
no-go.
by Too Short.
I need you to
Blow the
play
Whistle.
Blow the Whistle, but the heavy metal version. I need you to convert it
Oh, that would be so
to your
dope.
own song.
The Raiders would eat that up, bro. That's all you hear at the Raiders tailgate is
I couldn't do it.
I go
Yes, you
one
don't-
yes, you
on.
can.
I can't
I
understand
know.
that.
You.
Can't
No, no, I
understand
could do it. I
why
couldn't do it for
so
the Raiders,
long.
Oh no.
I must have the
No,
super
hell
powers.
no.
Hey, hey,
$10,000 and a
use the calculator, do
Doing
your
math,
math.
make 1,000 songs and make
Make a
you
move,
move your
yeah.
hand.
Hey, and for the last
300 months,
I made 16
albums with me on the front,
and they bump. Hey.
Did you pull it up?
No.
I was like,
That's the way
like,
Avenged
looking-
Sevenfold I know. Okay, so
Oh my gosh, they're requesting songs for me
yeah,
to learn over the next
so
week.
Tan, you're asking for Megan Thee Stallion. There's a band I'm actually gonna go watch in May. They're called Spirit Box. They actually did a collab. They actually did a collab with Megan Thee Stallion on Cobra. I guess is that the one I sent you?
yes, it was dope as hell, y'all. It was dope.
Hey, also, they said, play that funky music, white boy.
You didn't learn that too. Black folk music.
I used to know. So like, okay, so a little. If this is your first time hearing, so 10 years of my life I spent learning guitar. I picked up the guitar when I was 9. I took private in-person lessons from 9 to 19.
Damn.
In person. So that's why I became so advanced so quickly, because I took it on top of doing guitar class 6th grade, 8th
So you
grade.
started off playing shit like "Remember Me."
No, actually,
that?
I don't know how to play that. No,
Oh.
that style of music, mariachi music, is very hard
You
to
know
play.
what?
I heard it's very
That's because you're not a real Mexican.
Yeah, he is. He is. You know what?
George.
Won't you sock this Negro in his face? Just one throat punch.
He don't eat enough tacos to be a Mexican.
Oh no, he eats
But-
lots of food.
He don't drink enough Starbucks to
It's
be white.
tequila. It's tequila.
No tequila. That's why he's
tequila.
not. That's why he's not Mexican.
Mari's asking for Chevelle. The only Chevelle song I know is I don't remember, but I'm playing it. So going back to the story. I did jazz band in high school. I became jazz band president. I even auditioned for UNLV. I was going to play in Ensemble 1, which is their top ensemble. I was going to go for jazz studies. Went on tour, didn't like who I was in the band with, kind of burned me out, and I stopped. So I played my last show in 2017. I haven't played a live show since 2017.
So I saw a really good concert,
2017,
y'all.
you still sound like that?
That's what I'm saying. Is like, you guys think I'm good now? I haven't picked up a guitar
You
since
said I'm
last
rusty.
since last Tuesday. I haven't
Hold
picked up
my
a guitar.
tequila. First
All
of
my guitars are here. I'm not here every day. So
Why you didn't bring my drum in here? You know that little African,
it's-
the African drum that I was acting like Rafiki on. Why you didn't bring that in here so I could play a song?
Get the Rafiki drum.
Get the Rafiki drum.
So like I learned a lot of Earth, Wind, and Fire.
The next said, I'm not leaving this couch.
Please play some.
I don't know if I remember any. That's the thing is like because it was all chords for
See,
me.
we love.
Dang,
We
Austin,
go
do you remember?
Like every
Do
weekend,
you remember?
We literally we go to all the season
Oh yeah, you know.
shows.
Hey,
We will
listen,
go. We'll be
listen.
the youngest.
We don't go to the
MFers
we don't
in
go to the
there.
club no more. We go to the live
The live bands and they're
live
playing
bands.
everything. You know,
They're playing,
what's that
you
song?
know.
Maria, Mari. You know that? Okay, you gotta learn that and blow the whistle.
Played by Carlos Santana.
It ain't gotta be the whole thing. Somebody said party like a rock star, but that actually would be pretty dope.
Totally dude.
That was my
Party like a rock.
that was my
Party
callback
like a
song.
rock star.
You know
Gotta
what?
play something pretty.
I was
good.
in real clubs. See, I was probably dancing better than me.
Yeah, we was. Old man Rivers.
I was in real clubs. I was really in the club trying to buy
Carlos
Shorty a drink.
Santana,
When
yes.
Shorty a drink, buy me a drink came
I
out.
was graduating from high school. I was actually like
buy
a
you a
junior.
drink. I was like, hey, I'm really trying to buy you a drink though. What's happening?
No drink. It was just punch at senior
You's a
junior
liar.
prom, and then
Okay, so I used to do something to piss off my bandmates all the time, where like somebody'd be talking, like they'd be explaining something, and I would just slowly fade in.
For just 7 hours. Yeah. It makes everything just so
nostalgic.
yeah.
Yeah, this definitely
I
reminds me.
might
of
bust out and start singing
2000s.
this. This is real sexy. Come on, George. We could do a remix of that.
If you want, Austin does a really good, like he would crush a blues. I think you'd be able to freestyle.
But we
a
did that
blues.
last time. Maybe we'll do that at the end.
Yeah. Oh, I think here's it. I mean, come on. We got a lot of Southern listeners, bro.
Hey,
Roll, Tide, roll.
hold up. Hey, hold up. My name is Jimmy. His name is Greg Blue. Me, him, and you, we went to the same school.
Sweet. Oh yeah, that is it. I just remembered that.
So I'm playing right now. I'm playing like this is actually an original. Like the band I was in. This is a song we toured in. Let's see if I can remember the chorus.
That's it. It's so crazy because I don't be remembering the lyrics to what I call W people songs, but I definitely know them. I just don't be knowing.
Right.
I don't like unless it's like R&B blues. But good job, friend.
Thanks.
You ain't rusty. Rusty where? Just wait
Oh no,
until.
you can hear it.
No, but can you imagine not playing an instrument that you play for over 10 years in what, damn near just as long as the time and still sounding good? You good.
See, my hand keeps looking.
So are we collectively challenging Austin to learn Blow the Whistle by next week? And if we get enough super chats, we will have him play it. It ain't gonna be the whole song, but I feel like that's a good. I'm sorry, I'm volunteering union talents. I don't play guitar.
Trying to think of what else I can play that people might know. Only like metalheads from like 2012 remember.
Listen.
Actually, 2009 remember that.
It doesn't even matter. You know how to play it. You know what I can play? I can play the piano. I played piano for a year and a half, 2 years, and I just remember one song.
Let me. People like Kogi.
Go ahead and log out, Erica. Go ahead and log out.
Janet Jackson riffs. I don't know any Janet Jackson riffs.
No, because her riffs they're fire. They're really
the Jacksons
really
always had
good.
really good guitar players.
No, Janet Jackson by herself. Not.
Oh, she
like,
played guitar?
No, just some of the riffs in her songs are just especially like Scream. Oh gosh, I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna listen to that on the way home. I'm gonna need him to remember that Earth, Wind, and Fire.
So this guitar is different. So normally a guitar is 6 strings. This has 7. So your normal guitar, 6. This is the lowest string. A 7, you have this low. So I did this.
Obvious difference.
Yeah, the members will remember this. So, funny enough, okay, I only ever played in a lot of metal bands. I only ever played a show with one metal band, though. Most of my time was in an alternative rock band, something like Paramore, Red Hot Chili Peppers, even though I can't stand them. I think it's just because the bass player that I was with at the time, that's all she would play.
Paramore.
And I just got Paramore I love. Red Hot Chili Peppers I can't stand. I was about to say we moved this past weekend into our own place and we were going through our garage and my first ever album I ever bought was the Ride album by Paramore. Mm-hmm. So I was like, yeah, but you can't take the metal out of the kid. I tried. I'm prime example. So there's a song we had and the guitar riff goes. Well, my metal ass would.
Sounds way better.
Yeah, except it didn't.
Sounds way better.
And then the second time.
Agreed, Alexandra. She's so good. You ever listen to her?
I've heard her, yeah.
Oh, she's
Is
so
she the one that
good.
was with Usher in the halftime show?
Was it her that did the Usher halftime show with him?
Was playing guitar?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I was gonna say, I think so.
She's so good. That's my girl. I walked down the aisle at her.
Damn.
To
Okay.
her song. Yep.
That's part of
So I do have to wrap this up. But thank you.
Maybe I'll play
Yes,
closing out
play
music.
me out. Play me out. Okay.
Play the
I
blues.
wish you knew
Play the
some
blues.
arms.
Okay,
All
all right,
right. Come on.
Oh, that's
All right,
just
now, Fresh, come on now. This is it. You could talk about Mr. Fresh. You
My
can talk about.
baby left me.
Oh my God.
Oh, there we go.
Jesus.
Left me down.
By the stream.
Be back next week. I'll tell you how it go down.
You know what?
Come
What?
back on Tuesday.
What in the equate muddy waters
6
is going
p.m.
on?
Eastern.
5. No.
Nope, 9 p.m. My
Oh
bad.
God. 8 p.m.
8
Don't
p.m.
listen to him.
I
Okay.
don't know. I'm making a song.
There it is.
So come back next Tuesday.
Y'all know the time.
Y'all know to be here. Or you could be square.
You guys.
Make sure you tap in
Never mind.
and super chat us. Cause George don't want to have to catch the bus. We need some money. I'm looking down. I need $5
George,
for
why
a
the hell
McDouble
you
with
put
some
him
hash
out there
browns.
Hey, you know what? Hell yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in with us this week on Calls from Beyond. We are here every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. Please join us again, and we will see y'all next week. Bye.
Holla back, y'all.
Austin, you better not stop playing this goddamn guitar. You keep playing. No, your mic's closed. You play that guitar. You play that guitar till next Tuesday night at 5 p.m.
My fingers legit cramped.